Now we are streaming good, which means it's time for this. No, it's not time for that.
No.
Where have the titles? Oh, these. I'm assuming this is working because my... Oh, yeah, they pop. They're very, very full.
Now I've got a wet crotch.
Hey, this guy's gone. Now, we can't see. They don't open very well. I have those for my clients. It's hilarious.
Well, it's a test, isn't it? And I've just failed.
Why... Hi guys, welcome. If you're listening to the free podcast, god damn it, you're getting the full 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I don't know. What I do know is we cannot. If I hit this, is it going to refresh? Chat, we're in. Chat, can you hear us? Tommy, can you hear me? Tommy, can you see me? Tommy, can you feel me? Tommy, what a shit album.
Oh.
Paul is here. Big up if you're from the Twitch massive, big yourself up. My God, you look hot.
I don't. Look wet.
I'll be the... She can leave any time.
Look, I've even splashed the desk.
Stand up for your love rights. YouTube massive, big yourself up. Listen, if you go, I normally listen to this half-hour podcast and it's okay, you're getting the full show tonight. Why? Because you're freeloader. And the full show is paid for by our wonderful Patreons, patreon.com/Iain and Katherine.
They really are the best.
If you're watching, scan the barcodes. If you're not, we've got new... I've had an email from someone trying to sell me stimulants. You already know You already know how much stimulants help. I'll be the judge of that. So we
define help.
I don't know, but someone has outreach at meetcreator.boutique. That sounds legit. Emil Franchi is a £2 sub, so he won't be watching most of the shows because it's kind of borderline freeloader.
Yeah, do you know what though? I have got his phone number. Should we just give him a ring?
Graham McGee, welcome. And Ben is back. I think Graham's been here before. Liam edited his thing. Did he go up or down? Oh my God, he went up. That's why he was at the chat the other day.
Yeah.
And there's others. There's not. There's just those. Thank you very much, patrons. Welcome to the show. It is going... If you're a freeloader... Welcome. You're very, very welcome. It's nice to have you here, but we do say horrible things about you on the shows that you're not here, don't we?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I've got a lot to talk about today. A lot to talk about. First of all, you're right, kid. Can I just do my... No, I'm not even going to ask for permission. Fuck it. So, Katherine and I went to see The Man from Denmonton. We've seen them twice. We saw them in London last Friday.
Yeah, they were
no
good.
show. The tightest they've been. We were working the merch, right? And it wasn't the biggest show. I think they'd sold 300 tickets.
Yeah.
The last show was 950. Before that was 300 tickets. And we had the merch set up. Three big trestle tables. And I said, you know what, Katherine, I don't think it's going to be that busy tonight. I brought all this, but I think we'll be
we
carrying
made
on
jokes. You know, one person came to the desk and we both went, ooh.
The rush.
Ooh, off our feet, ooh.
It went mental.
It did.
It went mental, didn't it?
It did. It did.
It's pure gold. We were such a great team. We were a great team. They were drawn in by Catherine's beauty, and then I hit around the back of the head.
They weren't. They weren't. They weren't. They wanted to talk to the man from Del Monte, man.
This guy. No, but wasn't it fun, right? And it was so frantic. It was really busy before the show. Then when the show started, we went and stood at the front. And then after
But he went full Pete Bill. Hello, darling, what can I get for you? You want one? I can do you two. I'll take a couple of quid off for you, just for you.
This is 18 quid. This is 5. Take 2, it's 20. Doing all that stuff. Got the card machine going. Wasn't it fun? Mm-hmm. It was so much fun. We were laughing so much. And at the end, it was frantic. It was 3 or 4 people deep. Who's next? I'm not come to you next.
Don't worry, I see you. I'll come to you next.
Katherine shoving £20 notes in my pocket.
Yeah.
It was fabulous. I had so much fun. And it was great sharing it with you. And that band, they're just my favourite band after the Monkees. And
the Beatles.
Favourite.
Yeah.
I've had more fun with the man from Del Monte.
True.
I've had more fun.
But Paul and Ringo, there's still time.
But then before that, we saw them at the Manchester Academy 2. I've just sent the email today, booking them in the Manchester O2 Ritz, December the 21st. Holds 1,500 people.
Yeah.
I'm slapping down a big 5k deposit. What? And then we booked them for Shine On. Anyway.
But I tell you something.
Go on, kid.
The Manchester gig I saw was a party. It was a party. So if you were even thinking about it and you missed it, don't regret. Make sure you're there for the next one.
Dave Dogface was there, and it was. We talked about it in the Zoom meeting. That's why I feel we've talked about it on the show.
Blackpool says, "Get the beer off the merch table." Lol.
Oh God,
there's no laughing matter.
People are getting pissed off. So can you take the drink off and put it on the floor? Because I'd knocked a beer over the t-shirts in Rossendale,
and one of the band members had to help us sort it out.
No, well, one of the band members' wives.
Yeah.
It was her pint, but I kicked it. Yeah. But I was going, yeah, can you take that? Some people got pissed off. Yeah, but I'm buying. Yeah, no, just put it on the floor. Because they were pissed at the end. The drunk guy who couldn't get so he got the card machine, he tapped, it wouldn't go, so he got to put it in. And he put it in, right? And there's 25 people waiting to buy it, easily. And he's doing his number like, 1.
He got to that time of the night where it's slow
6.
motion.
And he did the numbers, and I said, right, you've got to press the green button. Wrong pin. I said, mate, it's the wrong pin. We got to the 3rd time, and I said, dude, if you can't get it to work now, I'm going to have to leave you and serve everyone.
Loads of people.
And some people got a bit arsey towards the end. Some people. I sold a poster to a guy who lives in Germany. It was an empty tube. Just sent him one. Anyway, so that was that. And it was so much fun. I had the time of my life, right? But the Manchester Academy 2 gig was a much bigger gig, 950 people. And
Civil Defence, you've spelt you're wrong, so watch it again.
Yeah, watch it. I've been sent, it was professionally filmed.
Yep.
I've been sent a little bit of the film. I just want to watch a little bit, show you a little bit, because I like showing off. The sound isn't great, because the sound hasn't been mixed, all right? The sound hasn't been mixed. So please, for the love of all that is holy, I don't want picture in picture. Please, for the love of all that is holy, I would like you to bear that in mind.
Give it the B of the D, please.
Give it the old B of the D, because the sound isn't great. However, what you will see is you'll see me introducing the band.
Yes.
I'm not going to play full. I'm not really supposed to show this, but what the hell?
It's only you guys. Come on.
It's only you guys. And you're going to hear the noise of the crowd, right? So are we just going to play a couple of little bits, right? So here we go. I don't know how do I make it like bigger picture? That's picture in picture, which I don't want. Hang on a minute. Let me come out. So there we go. So we're going to come out. We're going to refresh. Oh, by the way, you are in this video, Kath.
Oh, good.
Oh, there we go. That's it. Right. Here we go. Right. So there we go. Let's just watch the beginning. Who's this fat old man? Look at this.
How dare you?
That's the line from the live album. You've got to say that. There we go. Go on. I took bollocks. I was so nervous.
Well, you look cocky. It's great.
To stand on this stage, this band, one of the greatest bands though.
Oh, what did I say? I got a chin.
Give it up for Mike
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Look at their faces. They're so great.
God, I was nervous. Anyway, we're just going to watch a little bit of the singing. Listen to the crowd sing along. Here we go. Sound hasn't been mixed yet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Listen to the crowd. Isn't it great? She's having the time of her life. I love Sheila.
They're all really sweet, aren't they?
They're so lovely, very quiet, softly spoken people. Let's just get to the noise at the end. Listen to that, man. Look, everyone's going mental. Let's just get to the noise at the end. Listen to the roar.
Really done a good job in this film.
There we are in the middle. There we are. It looks great. Looks like a proper concert film. Listen to the noise when the song finishes. Listen to this. It's proper. It's proper, man. It's absolutely proper. The guy that filmed that, guy called Andrew Lercuck, that's his job, is filming concerts of like sort of smaller indie bands, big bands as well, actually. That's his job. And he got in touch and said, I saw you doing it. I'd love to come and film it. This is some of the work I've done. And he's sending me links to like Sleeper and all the Supergrass thing and all that. We'd love you to, but there's no budget really. I'll come. I like band. I'll come do it for free. So he's filmed 2. Of course, money has ended up in his pocket one way or another. He's gonna, if we ever make any money out of this, he'll get, you know, bit. But that's what it's been like. Is it's people going, oh, I'll help out. I'll help out. Oh, I'm so excited. Sounds and looks proper, right?
Really, really good.
Anyway. I shan't. I shan't. Thank you. Is that? We weren't quite in the front row. We were there, standing in front of the woman who told me to get out of the fucking way. Now, my place is a mess at the moment. You can see drums are over there. I'm having a big clear out, right? Drums, and I've got these drums that my friend Matt gave me, and I haven't used them for 2 years. I thought, well, let's start clearing stuff out. So I put them on Facebook Marketplace. Fucking hell.
And so it begins.
35 quid set of drums. Of course, you go down. In financial thing, you go down. It's brought out all of the scammers, right? All of the scammers. Here we go. So this was the first one, Andre. Is this still available? Can I have your address, please, for collection? This is Wednesday. Yes, it is. When are you thinking of collecting?
Is it me, or is that a very intense beginning to a conversation with someone you don't know?
Here's my postcode. Tomorrow, Thursday, around 8:30 after work, please. I'm going to be out tomorrow evening, I'm afraid. Would Friday work? Ideally before 7. Or tonight, Wednesday, any time after 7:30. Friday. Cool. What time? Because I finish work 8 o'clock, I will be there around 8:30. It's during the show, I thought, but it gets rid of it. Mm-hmm. Hi, Andre. This is now today. That was on Wednesday. This is today. Hi, Andre. Are you still coming this evening? I finish work at 9:30. Okay, so what are you saying?
Well, so that's an hour later than what you said, but okay.
It will be around 10:30. Oh, no, that's way too late. Let's leave it, I think, because I had another buyer. Saturday, 6:30. Nah, you're all right. Let's leave it. Poor show, very poor show. Let me ask... Well, I'll do that in a minute, because I asked all of them this question. Then I went to the guy who was second. Yeah. Guy called Guy, actually. And he got in touch saying, is this available? Sorry, waiting for someone to collect. I'll let you know if they don't come. Okay, please. So I then got in touch, said, Guy, it's available now if you want it. Let me click on Guy's profile. He's got 4,999 friends, and all of them, it would seem, live on the continent of Africa. Now, I have nothing against popular Africans living in the United Kingdom. Of course I don't. But I got mighty sus.
Well, it's a bit of a commute, isn't it?
Well,
for some drums.
So then I get another 2 people who've got 4,000, and then the last one was a guy called Jacob. Postcode. That was his opening. Postcode.
Jacob.
Gave him the first half of the post. Bit far for you. Your profile says you're in Africa. His actual profile actually said he lived on the continent of Africa. Let me ask you a question, and I sent this to all of them. Why are so many scammers messaging me about these drums? I lives in London. Stop saying that. I am not a scammer.
Stop saying that.
I didn't say you were. Where in London? Dagenham. Thumbs up. Me straight away. What's the postcode? Just the first few letters. Go on, quick, without Googling. Can deliver it. Fuck off.
Oh, my God.
Your profile literally says you live in Africa. Fuck me. Are you that stupid? His reply, okay, don't worry. Fucking scammer. You got busted, baby boy. Then one letter at a time. B-U-S-T.
Is this what you did when I went for a nap?
Yeah. Then he replied, Lee doesn't take it specially. Take easy.
What?
Lee doesn't take it specially. Take easy. I replied, scammer says what? And that's the end of that. I've had 6 scams. So now I've got a fucking drum kit. If anyone wants a drum kit, you can have it. It's not great. No cymbals, which is symbolic. Excuse me. I think I'm about to get scammed. Oh, it's one of the scammers. This is...
I am listening. I've just dropped nail varnish on your things.
Oh, this is the first one. I am working in Rickmansworth. Take a picture right now of Rickmansworth. Go on. If you do, I'll take £10 off. I'll take £10 off.
This is becoming a grail quest for these young men. Having fun. So I've got the drum kit there, got boxes there, because you see where this room's getting decorated, and you see where the CDs are. They're all my Beach Boys bootlegs and my Monkeys bootlegs. They're going to go in the box. They're going to go in the loft. Not getting rid of them. They're going to go in the loft. I have got a box of DVDs and bootleg CDs I'm going to give to someone. So that's going to happen. So I'm clearing stuff out. I want this. This is going to be therapy lounge. It's going to be dark. I'm going dark paint there. Going dark paint. And are you paying a man to decorate, or are you giving it a go? I'm giving it a go, Dave. But you don't get much paint out of those testers. So that was one. I reckon on the strength of that, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably about 55 for that wall. That wall over there is even bigger. Yeah, now. So it's going to get I'm going to get carpet. The problem is getting this room decorated. The stairs are there. So you've got to get all the way up the stairs done. Oh, suddenly you're on the landing. Yeah.
You've got to get the landing done. Oh, then there's a little bit of stairs that goes to the loft room. You're getting the whole fucking thing done. Then you get carpet. I was, some of you may know, I'm going to get new curtains. I hate those curtains. I hated them. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's none of your business, that stuff. So.
I'm interested in the end of that thought.
It's nothing to do with them, actually. It's
oh, yeah.
Nothing to do with them.
No, private.
Private business. We have still got a phone number, which we'll go to in a minute. Let's get some shit stuff out of the way. I can talk about this because this is civil, not criminal. So the Scouts, at some point I'm going to be suing them. I have a lawyer. And 2 months ago, when they you can ask for a subject access request, which is their equivalent of freedom of information. And what it is, you put in a subject access request, and after a month, you get everything they've got on file that has your name in that they're allowed to give. Some they can't give because of GDPR. Is that it?
Yeah.
But
So I put in this subject access request on March the 11th, and they said it'll be a month. But then about 8 or 9 other men also put it in. We had a template email. And they said, right, there's a lot of you, it's going to take 2 months. And I forgot the date, right? So this week I thought, oh, it's coming up soon.
Yeah.
I'll send them an email. Just checking. The subject access request, can you give me a date when that will be? No. Today I got an email and I was in tears. I was raging. Then I burst into tears, right? We sent you an email on March the 11th asking for proof of address and photo ID. When you send those things in, we can start your subject access request. That will take 2 months. I'm sure I sent it. And I went through my emails. I'd sent it on March the 11th when they'd requested it. So I wrote back going, I've sent it. What you gonna do about it? And then they emailed. Then there was some email with my solicitor on a different email that included them, and they went, "Oh, we've got 3 departments at the Scouts. We've got the legal department, we've got the safeguarding department, and we've got the SAR department." It's not quite that, but let's call it that. And all your emails to the SAR department haven't reached us. We've checked the spam and they're not there. So we have no record you sent your ID. And I got pissed off. I went, well, how come I've had replies from that email address? I don't believe you. So then they said, we will do our best to have it with you within a month. Right. Here's the thing. It's going to say, I have no idea. I know it's going to talk about an email exchange I had in 2018 where I pointed out that a paedophile was working with them. And it may have stuff before, but I don't know. So as it got closer, I was getting more and more anxious and kind of steeling myself for it. But it's going to happen in a week or so. It's going to be there. Oh, fuck, it's not coming. It's not coming. As far as I know, the other men, they're getting theirs, which is great. So then both you and my friend Frank said, you should tell him exactly what this is doing to you. So I wrote an email where I all right, we don't need to talk about that. Can we delete civil defence's thing, please? We don't want to talk about that. And I thought I'd delete it. We don't need... There we go. So I wrote them this very long... Okay. So I wrote this very long email saying, and I told them in very blunt graphic details what had been done to me. And then I told them how this was devastating and how it was completely... The light is very bright, isn't it? Let's try.
Now we're completely in the dark.
That's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, shit. Shit. We pull it out. There we go. That might be better. I don't know. There's tea towels are plenty out there. So I can't remember where we were. So that's where we are. And so I then sent them the ID that they had requested. And I wrote, can someone confirm you've received this, please? Nothing. So then I sent another email saying, can someone from the Scouts confirm you've received this stuff? Because it turns out I need to have you tell me you've received it, right? It's not an FOI. So that's where we are with that. It's
Got anything more absorbent than this?
No, just that.
Okay, I've only got that.
It's fine. That's what you need. I don't have kitchen towel.
No. I thought there might be a more fluffy tea towel.
That's all I need. Oh my God. Yeah, those bottles are shit.
Well,
And you get like 20 for literally £2.50.
Water's
so.
water, innit?
There we go. That looks better, I think. Yeah, they do. So that's where we are, guys. That's where we are with that. The other thing is a criminal prosecution, so I cannot talk about that. I'm talking a lot. I've got a load of stuff to talk about. But
That's all right.
What have you got?
That's all right. Well, comparatively less dramatic, just a little bit kind of. What have I got?
You look beautiful.
I'm getting my hair cut properly. I've been cutting my own hair for 2 years, and I think it's starting to really
must be
show.
tired.
Exactly, I am exhausted. So yeah, I'm going to get my hair cut in a month once I've let it grow a little bit more. And but more importantly, I'm about to finish my teaching qualification.
Hey!
But more important, I got a promotion.
What the fudge?
And now I rule the school.
That is, I forgot because we talked about that in the Zoom. I forgot we haven't talked about that.
The other guys don't know.
You got, well, pray tell.
Well, I started teaching in a specialist media college 2 years ago, 2 Septembers ago, because I wanted to do something constructive and non-toxic with my life.
Oh.
Yeah. And I had like 20 odd years of broadcasting experience. So what am I going to do? I was going to become a Spanish teacher. So I put a tweet out there asking about teacher training. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
And I said, I really fancy becoming a teacher. I'm thinking Spanish because there was a lot of call for languages teachers. And in fact, I think you get a decent whack from the government for training as a languages teacher, probably because kids are not interested in languages at the moment. So that's what I was thinking of. And the person that saw, one of the people who followed me on Twitter happened to work at this place. It was one of the heads of department, said, we might have something here. Why don't you come and have a look? A week later, I'm doing a mini teach in front of 2 other members of staff as a kind of audition to become a teacher there. I don't know why I'm telling you this. You know this. And
I like hearing that.
And yeah, it turns out I found a thing that I'm quite good at. I think it's got a lot to do with the fact that as a broadcaster and a journalist in the past, my job was like explaining things to people, getting them interested in things they didn't necessarily think that they knew about, and breaking it down into a way that's sort of bite-sized and understandable. So I think those skills all play into it. And the fact I just really like kids. And these kids that I'm teaching, sixth formers, are the sort of ages of my own children. So I feel like I get an extra little practice at home. Anyway, long story, really, really long anyway. They put me on a teacher training course. I'm about to finish it. And before I've even finished it, I got myself a promotion. So now I get to shape the journalism course exactly how I want. And it's going to be brilliant. I've got loads of great ideas and I can't wait to do them. And my first lot of students is about to finish their course, and I don't want to talk about it with them because it really upset me. One of them, another kid that's on the content production course, so I do journalism, but there's a sort of crossover, and also because we're all professionals or ex-professionals that work there in that department, they bring their stuff. Miss, can you have a look at my film? Miss, can you? So I've done quite a lot of work with kids outside my course, and one of the lads came in last week with a bunch of flowers. He said, Miss, it's my last day today. I've got a job at ITV, and I just wanted to say thank you because you've really helped me and made me feel like I could do this. And I was like, I thought I was going to burst into tears, and he's not even one of my own course kids. But I love them, and they're so creative, and they're so full of promise and excitement, and I'm a little bit jealous of them, but also not, because it's the beginning of a really hard road. But they're doing something amazing with their lives, and to have just walked alongside them for that sort of 2 years has been an absolutely cracking thing for me too. So I missed that kid already, that one that wasn't even mine. And as for my journos, when they go, I don't think I'll be able to talk for about 3 weeks. It's going to be strange. It's going to be strange. Anyway, so that's where I am. That's where I've been. End of that particular story. Start of the new one.
Well done, kid.
Yeah. It's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is exciting. So proud of you.
It's really exciting. Some of my kids have got apprenticeships. They're going to be working for Global. Some of them are going to university to study journalism because of the 2 years we've spent together. They're all going to go out of their grown-ups when they came in kids. You know, it's really, really special. Anyway, so there you have it. Teaching. I love it. It's hard sometimes, but I actually love it.
Isn't it? Yeah.
So that's it. Oh, and I also heard from one of the kids who was in a class that I did, year 10s. And probably, if you're a regular viewer, you'll know about this. My first, like, properly tricky fizzy class, right? They were all over the shop. It was like scraping off the walls, try and get them to learn something. And I had to really pick it up fast, like classroom management, get them to sit facing forward, don't give them any distractions, make sure you know, when you're talking to them, you take them out on the landing so they don't become the sideshow, all that stuff. I saw one of the girls that was in that really challenging class. She's now year 11. She's about to do her GCSEs, and she told me today that she's staying on at school. Again, brilliant. So yeah, that's why we do it. That's why we do it. And thank you for all the nice comments there. That means a lot. Thank you.
He sent me 3 pictures of him in Rickmansworth.
Has he though?
Yes, he has. I fucked it.
Fair enough, he's done you there. The drums are yours.
Fair enough. You've done me. You can have them for free. You can have them for free. might as well.
What can you say?
He's done me. You can have them for free. Thing is, 10:30 is too late, and I'm out tomorrow.
Elliot says, has Ian's ADHD stuff bled into your teaching style? Yes.
Oh my God, she's in. Tell her about the bouncy ball. Tell them about the bouncy ball.
I love spotting potential for just adding a little something that's going to help kids stay in class, basically. And I noticed that one of my kids is brilliant. She's a great. There's something going on with her that's special, right, with her mind. But she could not sit still, right? So she'd sit down for the first 10 minutes. I get them to do something. Next minute she's up and she's like, literally like this. Can I go to the toilet? Can I? And I thought, right, first of all, has she got some sort of infection? No, I don't think so. I think she just cannot sit still. So I looked online for those wobbly chairs. You know, those ones that keep your legs busy. They're too expensive. Yeah. So I bought her a great big exercise ball and blew it up as big as I could. And I said, there you go, kid, try that. And she sat in class, and now she doesn't even use the exercise ball. But I think it was just that thing of being able to move her legs about. She sat on that ball for a couple of hours at a time. I give her movement breaks and stuff. She sat on that ball for a couple of hours at a time, typing on her laptop. Job done. I always have fidget toys. I build in long breaks, you know, because we sometimes sit in there for a couple of hours at a time, as I say. I just keep an eye out for them. I don't believe that any kid cannot learn if they're always giving you clues. They're always giving you clues. So that's part of the fun for me of teaching, is going, right, hang on a minute, what's this little puzzle? What's the next thing? And so far, so good.
I said, right, fair play. You can have them for free. Bearing in mind, he said he wants to come tomorrow night at 6:30. Thing is, 10:30 is too late. I'm out tomorrow. Sunday. What time? Same time, please. 7:30. It's not the same time.
But we're out 7:30.
This is Sunday.
All right, 7:30 it is.
So
he's going to crash the Oneidin line, though, isn't he?
7:30 Sunday. You can have them for free. Sorry for questioning you, but I am racist.
No.
But
I've had a lot of...
I've had a lot of scammers. I'm still not convinced this guy isn't.
Well, let's see. He's about to get some drums
Promise
for free.
me you are real. There we go. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And also, teachers are kind of hot.
You can see me after class for that.
Lot to talk about, guys. We'll start with this. I forgot about this. So I've been buying stuff on Vinted, buy clothes. And they come and once I bought a shirt and I threw it. I bought a shirt and it smelled. You could smell it in the box, and you open it. It was like this toxic, metallic, acidic smell. It's like fucking hell. So I put it straight into the washing machine. It fucked my washing machine. It fucked it, right? The washing machine smelt of it. So I put it in a second time, and it says. Then I did a washing machine load. Everything came out. So I had to buy white wine vinegar and do all of that.
And then you smelt like chips.
I like the white wine. Anyway, And then I complained to the woman, and she said, no, it doesn't smell. I said, it stunk my house out.
Maybe
She went, send it back. I said, no, because I've got to pay I'll pay the postage. Let me smell it. I chucked it in the bin. I made my bin stink. But I like the Vinted.
I love the Vinted.
However, I got this. Do you remember this? So I bought, I don't know what it was. I bought a shirt or something. I don't know. And I got a card.
Oh, I think this is tight.
I think this is awful. So it's a little card.
I think it's adorbs.
What does tight mean then?
I think it's tight of you to pick on this lad who's just trying his best.
My wife has challenged me to build a holiday fund. Nice one, man. Nice one, man. See you Sunday. My buddy.
New friend.
He's not asked my address yet, has he? My wife has challenged me to build a holiday fund by selling things that could be loved by someone else! ! Bold, thanks, bold italics, so, bold, much, non-bold,
How dare he be
for your
grateful.
purchase. I really hope you're happy with it. I'll be listing more items to keep the wife happy.
Oh,
So, bold, I'd be really grateful for a review. That's threatening.
it's not.
Non-bold, if there's anything you think I...
Oh, I've just thought. You know, their wedding invitation was definitely a poem.
If there's anything you think... Oh,
It was one of those. We would not like a present.
I've got those. We did one with Little and I'll play those in a bit.
I do dee 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 do.
If there's anything you think I could improve on... Oh, right, now everyone's...
Will you please mute that?
I don't know. If there's anything you think
Ian, I'm going to say this to you now. You've had 2 warnings. The third one, you're going out.
If there's anything you think I could improve on, please let me know. I'm totally new to the world of online selling. Thanks again. Then he's got his name, like Terry, a man on a mission. It made me, a little bit of sick came up in my throat and I swallowed it. That is disgusting. That is disgusting
Why?
that someone would do that.
Do you bet his wife wrote it for him?
I bet he hasn't got a fucking wife. I'm worried that there is now cum on that shirt. That's my fear. I licked it. I couldn't taste it.
Stop it.
No, I don't approve of that. That's emotional blackmail. That's manipulation.
You've already bought the shirt. What's the problem?
Yeah, he's stitched me right up like a kipper. Now, this reminded me, and I've not edited. These need editing. Where's the voice recorder? Oh, so Uber Eats is here. Didn't used to have Uber Eats when I moved in. I hadn't checked for the last 7 years. They've got Uber Eats, right?
So he might have been here for 6 years.
So it might well have been, right? So I ordered a burger. Nice big
tasty
fat
burger.
And what do they call it? What do they call it?
Dirty fries.
A dirty
Loaded fries.
loaded fries.
Turns out they were correct.
Right. And so I had it, and I'm going to be honest, they were fucking delicious. They were absolutely... No, they were delicious.
Were they delicious both times?
Well, this is it, right? Within 20 minutes, I had water, literal water coming out of my arse. And I think I told the story about Conan I didn't quite have that in the restaurant, but it was on the sea.
You hadn't named him either. Well done.
Oops. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
These things are only worth doing if it becomes a story.
Where are the reviews? Oh no, is this the... I've got to find the right place. Honestly, it was my poor ass. That was it. I'm not going to name the thing. Right, hang on. Let me get the review up.
That'll be next week when you forget.
It's getting painted soon. Don't worry about that, Katherine.
Just scratched my nail along it and not only destroyed my new paint job, but also yours. So
it's getting painted.
I know, but I still don't
Reviews.
like
Right. So here,
destructive.
While I was the 45 minutes I was on the toilet shitting.
Oh my God.
Let me get in here. Let me see. I thought, well, I'll write a review. I like it writing a review.
Oh my God.
What?
While you were in the toilet?
I gave it 2 stars because the food was
Number
so
2.
tasty. Ordered a burger and loaded fries via Uber Eats. I'll be honest, they tasted amazing. However, 20 minutes later, I had the tom tits.
Oh my God.
Coincidence? You decide.
Oh my
But
God.
2 stars because it tasted really nice.
On the way in.
Hannah says, were you touching cloth? I nearly shit the sofa. I had Lucy Apples on my lap, and I tried. Well, I tried to fart.
Lucy Apples, by the way, is a cat for newcomers.
Yeah, it's not a euphemism for shit. I tried to fart, and it squirted. I thought, oh fuck, I'm in trouble. So I ran upstairs. Luckily, it was clean. It was dry, but it was very, very. It was a very tough situation.
Hannah, why did you ask a supplementary question?
Very tough situation. So that's Uber Eats. I've got so much. Oh, fuck this, right? Fuck me, people.
You've had a very eventful week.
I tell you what. So, Betty's fallen and hurt her knee. So, is there anything I can do? And then she said, yeah. I was like, oh, shit. I shouldn't have. Oh, should I? So, I had to go and take her.
No, Alfie, no, wrong. So, someone's saying that Tom Tits are one of my favourite rhyming slang. Alfie says, a.k.a. the thruppeny bits. Thruppeny bits is tits.
Yeah.
Careful.
So, I had to take her duvet in for a dry cleaning. And also had to go and pay in a cheque in the Nationwide Building Society. I've not been inside a building society for about 25 years. I thought, it would be fun. It's one of those fucking doors, right? They've got them in Smiths. They have them in some Boots, where it's an automatic door, stand clear, all right? Oh, you've got to press this thing there. All right, press it. I'll tell you on the way out in a second. So I went in. She had a cheque to pay in. I said, can I pay in a cheque, please? And I handed her I hadn't looked at it, handed the thing, and I handed her the card. And it was a young person. They went, this isn't a cheque. I said, oh, is it? I didn't have my glasses. What
was it?
I said, what is it? And she went, oh, it's first of all, she said it's a statement. She said, it's a standing order. And then she went, it's a bill. I went, oh, is it? I hadn't looked at it. Okay, so how can she pay it? Well, she could do it electronically.
Okay.
I said, well, she can't. And my phrasing was clumsy, right?
Did it involve an F-bomb?
No, it didn't.
Good. Well, it could have been worse.
My phrasing was clumsy. I said, well, she can't do that. She's 84. That's clumsy. But the person took great pride in going, oh, well, we've got a customer who's not, and I knew where they would go. We've got a customer who's 95, and she's, as soon as they start, well, I said, yeah, no, yeah, oh, great, okay, well, she can't do it. I know 95-year-old, and I phrase it clumsily. Of course there are 84-year-old people using it. Of course there are. Phrase it clumsily. Doesn't fucking help the situation. I don't know what this bit of paper is, and I don't know how she can pay it. Instead of going electronically, can't do it. Well, we've got an older person. Instead of fucking saying that, tell me how to do it. So I said, okay, that's great. How can she pay it in? She went, well, guess what she said?
Have you tried sticking up your ass?
She could do it electronically.
Oh.
I said, that really, that isn't, she could do it on her phone. I said again, right? That isn't going to happen. She went, oh, could be. She was laughing at me. And fuck off. She said, you can do it. Okay, check, thank you. Thanks very much. I was very polite. Thank you very much.
Were you though, or were you quite you Basil faulty?
No.
Thank you so much.
I was interrupting him when she was telling me the fucking story about a 95-year-old. Fuck off. It's not. I know, right? Doesn't help me. When I go around, give me their fucking address. I'll go round and they can pay it. Anyway, I was very polite.
Oh, there.
I was very polite. But then you go to the door and it doesn't open. So you touch the pad. Guess what? Didn't fucking open. So I'm stood there. It's a small branch. 2 people.
You say, I'm 51 and I can't open a door. It turns out.
So I fucking pulled it.
Oh.
Opened it. Just don't give me. Just do what you're supposed to do. Laugh about me when I've gone.
Yeah.
Please. I beg you. I beg you. I've done customer facing jobs. Laugh about me when I've gone. Not when I'm there, please. Please, not when I'm there. Oh God, I couldn't give a fuck. Not when I'm there.
Just remind us when.
When I'm gone.
Okay.
And by the way, guys, Catherine's in on this. You're in on this as well. When I die,
Oh my God.
and
Yep.
I'm off Twitter, I'm off Blue Sky now, fuck it. But when I die, you'll get loads of people that work in radio saying, oh, Iain was great, was an innovator, he was great, was really, really good, one of my favourite presenters.
Can't believe he wasn't more successful towards the end of his life.
When I die, can you all, led by my queen, just reply, why didn't you give him a fucking job then? Could you do? I am so deadly serious. All of them. All your BBCs. All your commercials. Oh, right. Just for the last 20 years, you didn't give him a fucking job. Do you remember when we just started Patreon and we went on the media show on Radio 4?
Yeah.
And I think we did it from here. And there was a guy who was the head of Absolute or Virgin. And the interview was supposed to be about how we're making our own way and how Patreon, a lot of people are doing Twitch. And
it's the future of broadcasting, etc.
And I think the guy from Absolute or Virgin said something like, well, Iain's a great... and the host said, well, are you guys enjoying the freedom of this? And I said, I'll be honest, no. We'd both rather have jobs. And the guy had been singing my praises. And I said to him, get a job.
You did.
And he got...
I
said, go on.
I didn't mean me.
Go on, get a job. I was deliberately saying get a job. That's boys from the black stuff, isn't it? Gissa. Get a job. Go on then, get a job. Well, then don't fucking say that shit. Next thing on the list.
Also, when the Sun come to me, I'll say, you said you were going to pay me for an interview we did when he was in the jungle, and I was going to give the money to a mental health charity, and then you didn't pay me. So what's that then?
Did we talk about the word evacuate? I've learnt the word evacuate.
Evacuate. No, you haven't told them about that, but this is learning time, everyone.
Learning time. And it is a word. I Googled it. When we're doing the show in Manchester, Mental Money show in Manchester, 9:50, I was the manager, I was the tour manager, I was everything. And the security guy, there was everyone at the Manchester Academy too. Apart from the security, they were dicks. Some of the security were dicks. The 3 people downstairs again were dicks. When I said they were being a bit arsey, I had to step in and go, whoa, we're with 3 little Fonzies here. They were
say
about
that.
12.
Yeah, they didn't know who Fonzie was.
But
they were trying to evict members of the band.
Yeah, we had wristbands. You got to get out. No, we're allowed to stay here till 12:30. It's only 11:45. Get out. So whoa, we were all 3 little. Anyway, but everyone else that worked was absolute chef's kiss, and I kept saying thank you so much. Anyway, so I got taken away for the safety check, the safety chat, and it's what to do if there's a fire. It's what to do if someone falls ill during the show, and all of this stuff. And then he said, right, so now we're going to talk about what you have to do if we have to evacuate. I went, excuse me, what? So it's the opposite of evacuate. Come in. And he said, what will happen is the band will go straight to the green room. They will barricade the doors. They will turn the lights off and they will remain silent. And they can only come out when I say so. Otherwise, they do not open the door. What do you think my first question was after that? They can only open the door when I say so.
What if you get popped off?
Boom!
No, I bet you phrase it, heaven forbid.
I said,
let's pray this never happens.
I said, Joe, what happens if you get shot, mate? He said, well, it's not happened so far, and I'm a fast runner. But I'd never heard of that. Evacuate. And obviously... It was. We can all think of at least one incident where, unfortunately, that has happened, and I'm sure that's why it's.
And one in particular was in Manchester.
Oh, of course. I'm thinking of 2 in that case. Yeah, of course. That makes sense. I shouldn't have made light to Joel. Joel.
No, it's how we survive, isn't it?
It's how we survive. I will not turn the volume down on my humour because of extremism in any of its forms. Terrorism will not stop the great British centre. We've got to have a sense of humour. That's why everyone voted Reform in the local elections.
You gotta laugh.
You got to laugh.
The list.
Who are we going to see in concert in a tiny little club in July, I think it is?
It's me again. Yes, how did you guess? Because last time you were really impressed. Betty Boo, doing the do.
We're going to go. I can't see how many people do analytics.
And also,
We're going to go and see On Cinema.
wait. And also, Rita, one of our listeners, is one of her backup singers. And I told her we're going.
I don't know who Rita is.
Well, I do, and you're going to meet her when we go.
She's one of our listeners. Is she here?
She might.
Hang on. So we might get to meet Betty
We
Boo.
might. I bet we do.
The do.
Indeed. And if we don't, we'll say, "Where are you, baby?
You
We used to have so much fun. You drive me crazy."
It popped up on Facebook for some reason. I think maybe it's because I follow Saffron and sometimes I click on her post, and maybe it was in that vein. And I went, "Fancy go and see Betty Boo at Esquires in Bedford?"
Hell yes.
Okay, I'll book it.
Yep, I wanted to be her when I was about 12.
And Esquires is a great it's a little club. We saw My Life Story. We saw Kiss Dressed to Kill.
And I used to go there in my teens. Sticky floors.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited about that.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Also, do you know what I noticed? I've been listening to her stuff again because, in anticipation, of course. Those Japanese bands you like, very similar.
Very much so.
Kind
actually.
of psychedelic 60s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't understand. I've written poetic email. What would that be?
I know.
About? Go on. I'm going to find that recording we did of the poetry.
It's that, isn't it?
What?
Or is it not that?
What?
Is it that or is it not that?
Sorry?
Weren't we going to send another?
Oh, that's it. Poetic email. It's this.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, let me... We recorded some. That's exactly what it is. Well done. Let me send these to myself.
Spend my life on picking his thoughts. Jumbled.
Mm-hmm.
Scratchy
Okie
thoughts.
dokie doggy daddy. Up. Up.
What's happening now?
I want to send that. How do I send it? Send. Late night alternative at Gmail. So you'll remember we did some poems and ping pong improvised poetry that was we sent to BBC Local.
Yeah.
Not YouTube, what am I doing?
And they loved it. They lapped it up, didn't they?
Absolutely.
They wanted to interview Tony and Pat.
They absolutely loved it. And we thought, well, wouldn't it be good if we introduced
A new character.
So we did a few. Now, these need editing, right? They're not edited because you've got to take out all the giggles. They probably won't do it now. We're playing it here. We should do this on a private show. But anyway, okay. So I don't.
Won't check.
Okay, here we go. So this is one. This is improvised with your little one.
I sneeze and sneeze. Oh no, disease. I think I've got a cold.
It's not the done thing to laugh at your own ping pong poetry.
Funny though, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
I sneeze and sneeze into my tissue and then I fold it.
Now,
Oh, hang on a minute. She
sounds-
has got the same tone of
She
voice as
sounds
me.
exactly like you. There were two different voices there, guys.
She sounds like me, but southern.
Coughing and spluttering, puking and crying. I feel that I may die.
But really, just a little medicine will get me by and
This one isn't very good.
No?
by. I rise from my bed to take a pill and take a step downstairs.
She sounds exactly like you.
Where Mum is waiting for me, cooking eggs, sausages, beans, a fried slice, toast and black pudding.
And pears.
You have to make it rhyme, Tony.
I ask, Mum, where's the ibuprofen?
She's 13.
What's she going to rhyme with ibuprofen?
She tells me to get lost.
I looked through the medicine cabinet.
Oh, you can hear you thinking.
I know, because I was thinking, do I rhyme it with ibuprofen? No, it's got to be lost.
See, we would edit all of this stuff.
You're thinking too much. Say the line.
I searched the medicine cabinet for something I like most.
Oh, fucking hell.
Terrible, isn't it?
When all of a sudden, I heard a sound. It must have been a ghost.
She's in.
The sound
Oh, you think ghost is all right, but most isn't.
woke me up. I've been asleep. The whole thing was a dream.
So that was one.
What a load of shite.
Okay, try this one.
The circus animal giraffe. As a young boy,
This one goes on for 2 minutes.
Fair enough, she's 13, but we are adults.
Yeah.
We're in charge.
had fun with my dad and my mum as we'd go to the circus in town.
I woke up that morning and saw the big top and couldn't believe what I found.
I listened by my window and heard a sound.
What do you do with your kids and your stepkids? What do you do? Huh? You don't have this much fun. You don't have this much fun.
It was of the screaming man.
This is a bit like what the Victorians used to do.
The man did scream because he was afeard the giraffe was chasing him down.
Up and down,
Oh, fuck.
around. Its neck did
Go again, we can edit that.
up and down, round and round. Its neck, the lengthy thing.
Really? You happy with that?
No.
He swung and swung round in circles, making a perfect ring.
Well,
But
retreat.
luckily, a brave man came along with a lasso and a tranquilizer dart.
He blew that dart, yes, was one of dart, and made it go and start.
What?
But when the giraffe woke from his long, lengthy sleep, he let out the greatest fart.
Oh, no. This is going to be the last time round, so you're going to finish it. The moral of this story is, if a giraffe is chasing you...
Be careful not to use a silly lasso.
Or else it will do a poo.
There we go. I think we knew that's where that one was.
When you said something rhyming with poo to start with, we knew that was the
It's only
where
another
it would
17
end.
of these. Don't worry.
Is chat all right? Just check.
Let's
They're
do
still
those.
there.
Oh no, that's it. That is actually all we've got, I think.
Yeah.
Is this one?
Yeah. I think that'll...
I sneeze and sneeze.
Same one.
It is disease.
Oh yeah, that was the first take.
Yeah. Sorry about that, everyone.
So there's that. So I've had an allotment since I think October of last year, and I've done nothing with it. It's only a small little bit, and it was all overgrown, and they've cut it back. So it's
Oh
just
yeah, you found a new friend down there, didn't you?
So there's like one bed, and there's room for like I guess maybe 6 beds, but I haven't done anything with it because I'm nervous. Right? I don't want to look like an idiot because it's a big allotment. But I went over the other day. I thought, right, I took my strimmer, right, and I thought I'm going to strim it, and then I'll see what needs to. And I'm strimming, and this woman, what are you fucking doing with the strimmer? She was a Geordie. I won't do the accent.
What you fucking doing with a strimmer?
I was like, what? What are you fucking doing with this? Anyway, I've got a new friend. She's 67. She's called Susan. She has an absolute potty mouth. She took the piss out of me for having a strimmer. She went, we're going to do what you got to do. You got to dig this up, right? And look, you can see there's an outline of a bed there. So you just got to lift the soil off there. Tell you what, right, mate, what's your name? Colin. Colin, can we borrow a spade? He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Can we borrow a spade?
I need to point out at this juncture that she was just walking through. She was
Yeah.
not there
She's
tending
not
her own.
She's not allowed to be there because she's not. She doesn't have an allotment there anymore.
It was an incursion.
She has been told. In fact, I mentioned it to Betty, and Betty went, "Yeah, she's not supposed to be there." I said, oh,
Well,
come
now you've been inviting her on like a vampire.
Well, I said to Susan, look, if anyone tells you you're not supposed to be here, come and knock on my door. You're my guest. You're my guest. And I spent 45 minutes in the company of her where she did a little bit of digging. She's right, go on, dig it. I said, I don't really want to do it now. So she's just dig it. And then there was this old boy came along. What's your name? Stuart. Stuart, he's never done this before. Stuart, are you married to Beth? You're not married. Who are you married to? All of this, and I got a tour of the allotments.
Yeah.
I met loads of people.
You heard the life story.
I met. I heard her life story. Very inspired. She's been a nurse. Very, very low self-esteem. And when someone did say to her once on the allotment, "You're not allowed here," she burst into tears. But she's been doing a lot of work on herself. Bit of Eckhart Tolle. Some other people she's been reading. I recommended Brené Brown. And you know, and I said I've learned that what other people think of me is none of my business. That's fucking it. But not nice stuff. She was great. She didn't give me her phone number when I asked for it.
Was she real? And when I turned around, she was gone. Click.
I need to click.
Oh.
I'm so. Oh, there it is. So that was good. I have taken on. I wasn't going to tell people that. I wasn't going to tell you this until I'd done it for a bit. But I've told you, and I'll
Sing
tell
like
you.
a canary.
I have taken on a personal trainer. You thought I looked a bit different, right, guys?
He's had one session.
I'll tell you why. Right, work has been really full, and I've had a few clients finish. I've had a few clients, a couple of long-term clients I've had for a few years go down to once a month. It's great. I've got a waiting list, but do you know what? I'm in no rush to fill it. Got a little bit of savings, so I'm in no rush. I just want to take my foot off a little bit and live. And my eldest, Alex, is buff. He's 15. He's doing weights. He can bench press 90, although he's plateaued.
The lad is hench.
He's hench. Oh, go and check out his merch. I mean, I find the link for his merch. He's selling clothes and stuff. I'll post the link in the chat in a minute. And he keeps inviting me to go to the gym with him, and I keep putting him off. And in the end, I told him, so the reason I put it off is I feel fat, and I'm really, really unfit, and I don't like how I look, and I don't really want to be in the gym. I really want to come with you, but I don't really want to be in the gym. So let me get a bit in shape, and then I'll come. He's like, well, you listen. He said, look, I don't want to be rude, but there are people who are bigger and unhealthier than you. There's now a discount on the merch gym. So he's very good. So, and then I remembered a friend of mine had talked about having a personal trainer come to their house, and I thought, well, this must be. I'm not a TV guy anymore. I haven't got TV money. I'll put some feelers out, and I posted on a local Facebook page. Can anyone recommend? There's 2 names came up. One, I looked at his website. Oh, I like this guy. So I got in touch with him, and it works out to, if you book like 8 sessions, it's 34 quid an hour. And he comes to your house. You can either go to the gym he works in, or he'll come to your house. He brings equipment. 34. I was thinking it's going to be like 60 or 70 quid an hour.
When you said he brings the equipment, Little and went, what? A treadmill and that? No, like the big the slappy ropes and stuff.
Slappy ropes and stuff. I couldn't believe it. So I thought, well, I'll book one. I'll book him in, and we'll see. And I was really nervous, and he came Wednesday night, 6:00. We went in the garden. Fucking loved it. I absolutely loved it. I mean, he's like, this. He was so nice. We laughed so much, but he didn't laugh at me. He was very, very encouraging. It was really gentle. I still walking like John Wayne the next day. It was great. So I've booked him for 8 sessions. Got him twice next week. I'm going to do him a couple of times a week for like 3-4 weeks, and then see where I am. Maybe knock it on the head. Maybe go down to once a week. We'll see where we are. It's reasonable, right? 34 quid an hour. And I've locked him for 8, because you know me, I'll do a few and I'm a bit bored, but I've paid for 8 sessions, so I'm in. It was great, man. I loved it. It was very gentle. It was the lunges and stuff I can do, the squats I can do, a little bit of like weights, but nothing very heavy. It was the cardio stuff. You had a big like heavy ball and you had to hold it above your head, then slam it into the floor and pick it up and do it quickly. Oh my God! And then you got the waggly ropes, right? And he said that, and I wasn't gonna. I said I'm not gonna puke, but I do feel nauseous. Not gonna puke, but I feel nauseous.
But I could.
Big
But I
boys out
won't.
there watching the whole thing, just chilling, vibing. I loved it, man. How many hours per session? Is it only the one? It's only the 1 hour?
1 hour will do.
1 hour will do. 1 hour. It was perfect for me. It was just the right amount. It was just the right encouragement. Loved it. And I said, and it's not. I'm not doing it because I want to get hench. I want to lose a little bit of weight. And I'm aware that's more down to my diet. And
Well,
I
it's
get a bit of
also,
stamina.
you're working from home. You're working in this
This,
room for
it's
the
all I do is
majority of
this,
the time.
yeah.
It's really easy just to become sort of sedentary.
Yeah.
And so going and running around the garden a couple of times a week will do you the world of good.
And it's something a little bit, something a little bit different. John says, "Oh my God, didn't know this was a thing. I loved you guys for years and years. If you're watching this now tonight,
We were wondering where you were, John.
we do this every week, but you got to pay for it. But you've only got to pay it's like 2 Costa coffees, $3.99 a month plus that, by going to patreon.com/Iain and Katherine, patreon.com/IAIN and Katherine with a K. Going to put the link in the chat. Our wonderful mods. Different tiers. You can join us for £2. You don't get anything apart from a warm feeling in your heart. There's $3.99, there's $6.66, there's a tenner. If you go to 13 and above, you get invited to an exclusive Zoom meeting
Oh, will you stop clicking?
every month. And it's I work as a counsellor. Katherine works as a teacher. Neither of us, doing this is the difference between making our monthly bills and not making our monthly bills. So this really is a huge, important part of the money that we
Go,
earn.
John, mental health nurse of 30 years. Love you. I'm in.
Yes, my friend.
You're very welcome.
It's good to have you back, John. Thank you very much. Going to have a little look at the link and see. And if you're watching, you can scan the Patreon code. That'll take you there. If you want to give us a few quid, you scan that one. You can't really see it. And if you're watching the video, you can still do the same thing. Harsh Plastic Fan doesn't bother to come to the Zoom meetings. He knows it's happening. He just can't be bothered. Like a piece of trash. So yeah, it's good to have you on board, guys and gals. And you get access to it's probably about 3,000 hours worth of podcasts and videos and stuff like that. And I think...
Is that conclude the session?
Evacuate. Oh! Jafaken.
Oh my.
It's dubbed over. Have you all seen the trailer for Jafaken? Peter Andre's movie. David Turner's is in. Did I tell you? Told me? Did you?
I knew about it.
You knew about it.
Yeah.
I think I saw it on. Oh, I saw a news thing. Controversy. Hey, John has only gone and signed up.
One of us. One of us. One of us.
Hang on, has he? His name's popped up. He might be sending us abuse. Let me see. Let me see what you've done, John. I cannot access.
We did say Peter Andre. We've sparked interest here in something I don't think we should be pushing, to be honest. Peter Andre is not my favourite.
John, I just saw your name pop up, but I can't find it. So maybe it was a dream. So we're gonna watch the trailer. I've got to keep an eye on our YouTube just in case.
Let's bear in mind that it has been touted as controversial, hasn't it?
We might. I tell you what, people in the chat. If I don't know how we check. Oh fuck it! If we get a YouTube, we get a YouTube. Who cares? Who cares? All right, let's have a little look at this. John, if you're signing up, may the gods bless you. Thank you, man, and well done. 30 years doing that. It takes a lot out of you. I've been doing it for 3 years, and you give and you take a lot. But boy, so that's all about clients finishing. I had a 2 clients, I think, finish. And both times we were both in tears. You know, it's powerful stuff, man. And when you kind of look back at where they were and where they've got to, and it was beautiful stuff. What a privilege. Anyway, so let's have a little look. This.
Ka-ping.
Something's pinged up, John, but I don't know what it is. Hey, Johnny boy.
Welcome, John.
Johnny boy.
Welcome.
So that's okay, but that's not signing up. You've done it. Now, if that isn't the signing up to the Patreon. If you meant that to be the signing up to the Patreon, let me know and we can
shove it along.
We can shove it along. But that's yeah. So that is the Let's just get this clear. So that's a donation. Thank you. It's not signing up to the Patreon. If you want to sign up to the Patreon with that money, let me know, and I'll refund you.
Yeah.
Never normally give refunds, but I will refund you if that's what you wanted to do. Spent 10 years listening to all your old stuff while on the road. Well, I can only apologise, John. I'm sure it was absolutely hell. Let me know. Was that meant to be a £10 donation or was that signing up for the Patreon? Either way, if it was meant to be signing up to the Patreon, let me know. I'll refund you that and you can channel it into the direction to which it was meant to be. Let me know and we will sort it out.
Sneeze. Because of course I am. Anyone else finding the evenings are the worst for the old hay fever?
So we're going to watch this. We might, if you're on YouTube, we might get a little sting in the tail. Might get a little slappity slaps. So.
Oh God. Just seen who else is in it.
Who's in it?
Jamie Lomas.
Oh fucking. So you want a regular sign up, right? That's Lucy Apples. Paulie D asked for cat updates. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang on a minute. This is important stuff.
Admin.
This is admin. Let me see. I should be able to just refund you on my PayPal. You want to go? I'm glad we got that cleared up. Imagine that. He's waiting for the link to the. I paid a tenner.
Poor sweet John.
Got no record of it here, mate. You're the only person in the history of this show. Is this still available? No, I'm giving it away free to a dude. You're the only person in the history of the show to get a refund. Normally we don't do it. There it is. Okay, but fine. It's actually gonna. That's not a problem. How do I? I'll refund it later because it's a bit tricky.
We will do it.
So, Jafakan, official trailer, Jamie fucking Lomas. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never Forget in the Jungle. This never got shown on telly, right? And I should have called him out for this. Never got shown on telly. They had 2, I don't know what the diary rooms are called, 2 cabins, right, where you'd go in. And you had to, you left the camp, and then one was there, and then the other one was kind of up there, right? And you didn't really use the top one very often, but if after a task or something, they do you 2 at a time. So I was in mine doing something. I've no idea what the conversation was, but it made me laugh a lot. I remember laughing, right? That was it. It was laughing. And I came out, it's quite a long path. I came out and I was just laughing, I was giggling.
Yeah.
Right? It was just giggling with glee.
How dare you? How dare you?
And as I did, Lomas came out of his thing, right? And I'm just giggling. And I saw him give me a dirty look. And I thought, he's not had a fun time. I'm giggling. I went back to the camp and he's fucking staring at me. I'm thinking, oh, fucking hell, what have I done now? Everywhere, it was night time, everyone's around the fire. Staring at me. You know when you're looking away. Oh, no, he's still looking at me.
Oh, God.
Still looking at me. There's something going on here. And some people sort of moved away. And he came over to me and he went, I know what you're fucking doing. Don't you fucking spy on me in there.
Oh.
I went, what the fuck are you talking about? You were fucking spying on me. I can't remember what they call it. The jungle room, whatever they call it.
Bush telegraph.
That was it. You're spying on me. I thought, that dozy prick thinks I had my ear up against the door.
And we're going, ho, 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 ho.
And then I hear him coming out.
Like a cartoon.
And I ran off. Dozy fucking prick. Is that what he thinks? And then they're all, and I just thought, do you know what? fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuck that and fuck that bollocks. I know that 4 of them at least don't like me. Fuck them. I'm gonna go in my hammock. And I went in my hammock. And then, and then someone said something. One of the nice people said, Ian, do you want to? It's like, no, I'm fine, thanks. Ian, do you want? I was like, no, I'm fine. And then Lomas came over to me, and he must have realised he fucked up. Hey, come on, man, come and join us. I said, no, I'm all right. I should have called him out, and I didn't. And he must have realised. I make up. He realised he crossed the line, and he was trying to save face or something.
Or someone said to him, "No, Ian got called to the Bush Telegraph."
I could see them looking at me when I was like, fuck. Do you know what? Fuck off.
The lad's not the sharpest tool.
No, he's not.
He is a tool.
He's not. I mean, dude, it was 7.5 years ago. Get over it. Never. I will never. Can I show you one thing? Let me show you one picture.
My name.
Before we go to the offensive, apparently, Jeff Bacon, which Turner says he's going to the cinema.
Oh, yeah, we're both going. So
have a nice time.
Limmy said, we've got to find a very specific picture. I've got to find a very, very specific picture. Limmy and I would very, very occasionally back in the day DM each other. And where's the fucking first... I've got to find a very specific picture of something. Oh, you can see what I'm typing in. This is classified for the moment. No. Oh, Limmy said, I heard you had a bit of a tough time in the jungle. If that was me, I'd have done that.
Oh my God.
Fucking done that. But that honestly, what a prick. Right.
There's someone who peaked at school. Do you know what I mean?
Ollie has just
He's one of them.
Ollie has just signed up. Ollie, thank you, mate. It's working. Thank you for that, Ollie. I'll sort out that refund in a bit. Right, let's have some of this. So, Jafakin. I'm definitely going to go to the pictures with you, David. It's not even a joke.
Have a nice time.
Zami says, joined the gym a month ago. Loved it. I'm recovering from a stroke. Oh, blimey. Walking for the time being is all I can do. Exactly, isn't it? So you got to do what you got to do. Right. We've got him. John signed up for the Patreon at tenner.
We got one.
Don't need to give him the refund on the other one now. We got him both. You sucker. I'll sort it out. If you don't have it in a few days, let me know. I'm not joking either, David. Right, here it is.
Is Gary Buckle, wheeler dealer and troublemaker. I wasn't always that person, you know.
Wheeler dealer, troublemaker, not an actor.
You wait till you get to the comments.
It was urgent. What is it?
It's Nan. I need 35 grand to pay for her care home fee.
35 grand to pay for her care fee. What does that mean?
Why is he gripping her by the face?
But 35 grand, what's that?
To pay for her care fee.
What's that? What, you got, what's it, about 8 months? Well, she got 8 months to live? What's going on there? That's not a real post box. Props department is shit.
Looks like they're in bloody Balamory, doesn't it?
Is that Lomas?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, hang on.
I think it is.
35,000.
It looks like he's playing himself.
I think I'm aging slightly better, it has to be said.
Bollocks. How am I going to get the
Out
money?
loud.
Get a job, like the rest of us.
And who's going to hire me?
Do you know, I watched this whole thing not realising it was him.
I thought maybe I could do a job like the old days.
Do you actually remember what happened on the last job?
Can't believe it, man.
Now, when you hear his...
I mean, spot the obvious prop hat.
He leave about 3 million US. Nothing now go and tell my fatherland from jail, you know?
3 million. You want to go to Jamaica? Pose as this Jamaican.
Oh my God.
Now, I think the voice is dubbed over. Marcus, you just wait. You wait till the comments. I think the voice is dubbed because David went, he does a good accent though. And I said, I think it's dubbed over. I'm not convinced it's him.
Gangster. Steal all his dough and then hope to live.
Do you know what's going to happen? We'll watch El Dorado later and it'll seem good.
All I've got to do is learn the Jamaican accent.
If you're ready for die, who am I to try and stop you?
Here we go.
Pat was not just a dialect. It's a way of life. An attitude.
Let them know, man, say that. Kill, man.
That's not his voice, is it?
No.
That's not his voice! Because you said it was, and I trust you on these things.
No, I've never actually seen it, but that was what the controversy was. But it's shit, isn't it?
All right. Blup, blup. Brrrr.
Fucking hell, he can't even do the voice. He's blacked up, you might as well.
Find him. Kill him. Bring him back to life.
It does look like a Darman video, Kater, but you're absolutely spot on.
And then kill him again.
Oh, now you know it. It's terrible. It's a good name, Jafakin. It's a good title.
I think they found the title and worked backwards, haven't they?
You said go undercover. Yeah, but me never say idiot. Dressed in a winter coat and a winter hat on a beach in Jamaica. Take it off.
Fucking hell. Now, the comments. Some of you picked up on it. What kind of dog and pony operation are you running that you upload the official trailer at the wrong aspect ratio? It's stretched. Yeah, that's the problem here. The aspect ratio. The film appears to be a CBeebies remake of Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Values with zero production values, and as much as I hate the term, a fuck ton of cultural appropriation bordering on the Jim Davidson level. I aspect it's going to be shit. Is this money laundering? This looks like one of the trailers at the start of Tropic Thunder. Holy smokes, this looks like the cinematic experience equivalent of crapping one's own trousers. Count me in!
When you order a Guy Ritchie film off Wish.
Can't wait to see this. Looks great. 30 frames per second, fucked up aspect ratio, just a wrong turn at every single junction. Can't wait. What is aspect ratio? Love it. Going to the cinema to watch. I'm totally. Where and when can I watch this? Peter, don't cave into the mob. Please fix the aspect ratio.
I love you, Peter.
I felt bad for being that guy. I realise we are legion. Aspect ratio errors give me so much grief. Thank you. We got to have a trip. We got to have a trip out, right? Haven't we?
It's a trip for two. I ain't coming.
Oh, come on, man. Jafakin?
Jafakin joking. I'm not coming.
Yeah, baby. I'm totally up for that.
I don't like Peter Andre.
I think he's a prick.
I didn't like him when he and the then Jordan were married and did that Fly in the Wall documentary. I thought it was horrible to her. So no thanks.
Now he's GB. I'm surprised he got time off of GB News. How do I see the? I've buggered this up. Hang on.
Oh, they probably gave him a little sabbatical to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, chat's there.
Own the libs.
Chat's there. That's why I can't see it. I'm looking at the wrong bloody thing. That's it. I'm off. Twitter. I've deleted all of my. Deleted my account. I'll log in, just to reactivate it and then deactivate it. I've deleted all of my Blue Sky posts. I've deleted Blue Sky from my phone, and every now and now I'll pick my phone up and go, oh, I'm doing Insta for the band. I'm enjoying doing that. That's it. Bit of TikTok for the band.
I don't really go on Twitter anymore. It's not the same place it used to be, and it used to be a bin fire. It's even worse now, obviously. I'm bang into Kitty Sort though, which sounds like a niche site. But
explain this to me, because I'm worried about you. Kid.
It's just a stacking game, but it's kittens.
Is it one of those? Because all the kids were playing a game that I got into.
There's no in-app. Well, there are if you want. If you want to cheat, you can pay money, but I ain't paying.
Is it one of those ones where it makes you do better? It makes you improve. There's one game that called Blocks Away or whatever, and the kids were playing
Block
it.
Blast.
Yeah, and I got into it, and I thought, no, I'm not getting better at this. The more I play it, the more opportunity it's giving for me to get a higher score.
Oh no, this is still quite tricky. So yeah, I'm really enjoying
What's it called? Fanny?
No, it's called Kitty Sort. Kitty. That's Kitty. Kitty Sort, and it's cute kittens, and they go meow when you pile them up. Meow, 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 like that. I mean, it's basically your life. Kitten update, cat update.
Paulie
please.
D asked for a cat update. So, I got very depressed in the week, and I got to the point where I kind of. So I got Lucy Apples, Lucky and Patty and Big Boy. Big Boy gets on with everybody. Lucky has had her tail bitten quite badly. She's very nervous. Patty lives upstairs, and I just thought. I reached out to the RSPCA and said, I can't take any more fosters. I don't think this is working. And I'm thinking I might have to get rid of Lucy Apples. And I'd made up my mind, actually. I was determined. I need to get different water bottles.
These are trick ones. They're the water equivalent of those tins of beans where you open them and that jumps out.
I can't give those to clients. I need to do something different. Right? And I kind of said to you, I think I've made my mind up. And then I thought, no, fuck it. Let's go one more chance. And there was an animal psychologist, behaviorist.
Yeah.
That I'd found who's brilliant. I thought it's expensive, but I'll have a session with her, right? And so I got in touch, and she can do it on Zoom. It's 300 quid, or she'll come to your house for 350 quid for an hour and a half. But she can only, the first appointment in Zoom was made the 13th, and then the next appointment for face-to-face was June the 8th or something. And so I booked the Zoom, and then there's, you've then got to get a referral from the vet, and the vets might want to take the cats in to see if it's physical. They probably wouldn't, but Lucy Apples, no one, anyway. So I said, I don't really want to have to get a referral. And I thought, right, I really want her to come. So that's going to be 5 weeks. And then it's going to be 2 or 3 weeks implementing stuff before I see any. That's 2 months before I potentially see if it's going to work or not. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to get rid of her. I'm going to get rid of her. None of the cats are happy. She's not happy. Mine aren't happy. It's no one's. I'm going to get rid of her. I'm going to get rid of her. And then I woke up determined. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to give this one last go. And I went to Pets at Home. And I spent 150 quid on toys. On a big old cat climber. On more toys.
Things that roll, things that spin, things that dispense
puzzles,
treats.
Bought loads of different treats. Thought, right, I'm going to do it. I ain't going to be beaten by no cat. So, Lucy Apples lives in the living room. Patty is living upstairs, although she came down a little bit earlier. Lux is kind of living upstairs, but she goes out. Patty went out earlier. Big Boy does whatever the fuck Big Boy wants to do. He's weird. Is that out of focus or am I?
I think it is a little misty, yes.
Oh! Took a picture. Want a photograph? So this was on Wednesday, I think, Thursday. No, it's Friday today, so maybe it was Tuesday or Wednesday. So, the plan is, they're bored. Turns out they're bored, right? They're really bored. So, I got loads of toys in there for Lucy Apples, and some are automatic, you can leave them, and some are little puzzles where she got bat things to get treats. And up there, I've built the bed for Pats, and I've got toys up there. I've ordered, they've got this ball. You press it, and it vibrates, and it runs around. It's got a little thing. And the cats go nuts for it. So I've got one there. I've ordered another one for up there. Let's get them active. Let's stop them being bored. They're bored. She's locked in there for a bit. She's bored. Then what I've been doing is I've been shutting Patty in the bedroom and letting Lucy Apples walk around the house a little bit. Right? Going to get them settled. Then Sunday, it begins. Lucy Apples is going to come up to the bedroom where Pats is living. You're going to play with Lucy Apples. You're going to have treats.
Nice.
I'm going to play with Pats and I'm going to have treats. They're going to play in the same room. Just for a little bit. Then we separate. Going to do it. Going to do it.
Jackson Galaxy, innit?
What the fuck is Johnny want? Do you know what Johnny wants?
Well, he was a pain in the ass the other week.
Fuck off, Johnny. Fuck off. Fuck off, Bellend.
Says he's going to try comedy. Let us know when you do, because you ain't done it yet.
So that... Oh, yeah, Johnny Wong was a prick on Twitch, wasn't he?
He was Bellend.
Tony, you can fuck off. Loving it. I'll get the go. So that's the plan. If it doesn't work, and I can say I've tried everything, then I will find a new home for Lucy Apples. But I'm going to try everything.
I don't think we're there yet.
I'm going to try everything. See how we get on. So she's adorable. She's cute. I love her very much.
She's got violent tendencies. Who's perfect?
Well, she came. She was literally starving when she came. 1.8 kilograms, guys. Hence the name Apples. She's like a little bag of apples.
So yeah, she's got some stuff.
It wasn't Mods, Nelly. It was me. It was me.
Oh God, you're so clicky. What's going on? Stress.
I did find today very upsetting with that Scout stuff. I did find it very, very upsetting, and I'm building up anxiety. Anyway, and the fact I did now was exercise in my back garden with a guy I'd never met before. Oh! God, I think I'm gonna fucking puke, mate. He was lovely. I really enjoyed it, actually. As you know, I'm not a fan of exercise, but I liked it. I liked him.
Well, I think exercise combined with chat with someone rather fun.
It was nice.
Way forward.
That was the way forward. So that is, I think...
Stop clicking, please, for the love of God. I hate it. Stop it!
Once you pop, you can't stop. Oh, the big one. Oh, Jesus, that hurt! Oh, that one hurt, man.
That's disgusting.
I haven't clicked this. Some needs to go. Trying to think if there's anything else. How do you call in that Skype has gone? Skype hasn't gone, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. You call in. Oh, we got a message.
Oh, did we? Oh, good.
From Nigel.
Okay. Well, I was just thinking back to the other one last week, but it wasn't one of those.
Oh, that guy did phone in to apologise, but okay.
Shouldn't have said it. Next.
Hi Ian and Kath, it's Nigel here. Can you call me back? I'll put the phone in the window so I can get a signal. Call me back if you can, please.
That was on the 25th of April.
You need to help me over a problem.
Uh-oh.
A problem I've got, if you can help me over it. Thank you, Ian. Bye.
It won't. We'll ring. It won't ring. There we go. He's not online.
He's not online.
Unless
he's taking his phone out of the window.
Unless that's... Is that... Hang on. That's pretty good.
Hello.
Hello, Mehdi.
I didn't realise. I thought it was May that Skype went.
Yeah, it is.
But it's May.
Okay.
Did I get the date wrong?
No, it's but May is a one of the longest months of the year, mate.
Oh, so it's the end of May.
No.
Oh.
It's May.
It's just not today, May.
Not May Day.
May Day was yesterday.
I'm going to Mayday my fist up your arse in a minute.
Okay.
There it is. I've missed you.
Where have you been, you absolute piece of shit?
Well, apart from being a plastic fan, as you know I am,
yeah.
I've been helping my nephew with his YouTube channel.
Oh, his nephew's name is Dan TDM. Chicken jockey.
He does like Dan TDM, but
we all like Dan TDM. He's one of the greatest.
He was inspired by one of his friends who does like little shorts about football.
Okay.
And he wanted to do like little YouTube shorts about football shorts. And I said I would help him. Turns out I'm pretty rubbish at it.
Did you call it, as Katherine said, football shorts?
Yeah.
You did?
No, I didn't. No, that would have been good. Damn.
Yeah.
Would have gone for that. But he's enjoying it. But the only night he could do it was Friday nights because he does taekwondo on other nights and stuff. So I said I would help him.
How old is he?
He's 11.
What is it, right? Because I did karate when I was about 8, right? What the fuck is it with little kids? And you always see these little karate kids, boys and girls, don't you? Like they're about 6, 7, 8, little karate boys and girls all running around in their gis with their belts and shit. The fuck is it? Why why have we been indoctrinated, brainwashed, for kids to do karate, taekwondo, kickboxing for about 8 months before they get bored of it? Where has that come from?
Mine have never done it. I did offer.
My boys did judo, I've just remembered. Where does that come from?
Tough guys.
You're supposed to say Japan. But where... Taekwondo, I think, is Korean. But why do we, as a society, encourage kids for about 8 months to do the martial arts? Why? Where?
Well, you're asking the wrong woman, because with my kids, it was ballet. Right? A notoriously difficult, hard to master form of dance that actually messes up your feet and your body if you do it well.
White Swan, isn't it?
My niece is doing ballet.
Yeah, well, it's bloody... I did gymnastics from the age of tiny to 15. Completely messed with my development. Completely messed with it.
Really?
Yes! I'd delayed puberty and all sorts, and I was shit at it as well. Wasn't even worth it.
You were shit at puberty.
Yes, and gymnastics. I was bendy but not strong, ladies and gents.
The reason my nephew did it is because he's always felt himself a little bit smaller, because he's an August baby.
Same.
So he's the youngest in the class, and he's a bit shorter than his mates. So he wanted to toughen up a bit, but his mum said no to boxing, because she didn't feel that was appropriate.
That was too tough.
Well,
Taekwondo man could beat Muhammad Ali any day of the week.
Well, now.
Whoa! Do you know what? No. Do you know what? I thought I'm never going to say that. That's awful.
Oh, back in the
and
day.
Then I thought, Gatford will say it, because Gatford always says a thing. I thought Gatford. That's the kind of thing I would say, and you would genuinely go, "Oh, that's too far." I would feel shame for the rest of the show.
I don't think it's too soon anymore.
You've done it. I've made excellent jokes.
Stop throwing hands, mate.
I have made.
I'll take you to task.
I have made excellent jokes, and you've given me that withering look. It's gone. Nah, it's too far, and I have felt shame. I have felt shame.
What is it I normally say in this situation then?
Something racist.
Shut up. I am not racist.
I went to Tesco today and I wrote a song about what I saw. See if you can guess what I saw.
Oh,
I kept singing it as I was walking around. Such a tall lady shopping in Tesco. She's a tall lady doing her shopping. Such a tall lady shopping in Tesco. Tall lady pushing a trolley. She was fucking massive. She was taller than me. And that's why I was singing, such a tall lady shopping in Tesco. She's a tall lady pushing a trolley. Such a tall lady. I kept singing it.
Where's she supposed to shop?
She could shop wherever.
She's going to get songs.
She didn't like it when I sang it to her. Oh.
She's high and mighty because she's tall.
Yeah, those shops closed about 20 years ago.
I was thinking of something to do with Every Little Helps, but I didn't go there, Gatford. See?
Sorry, not on the wavelength. It's because I've not been watching for a while. I do apologise.
Okay, well, shut up. Go and watch.
No, it's a skibbity.
I wonder if we can't phone out.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Let me... Tall lady tapping in Tesco.
Poor woman. Minding her own business and she becomes the muse.
I nearly gave you my phone number then because you can hear the beeps. I just realised in time. Just realised in time. I'm giving them my phone number. No, I'm not. Tall lady shopping in Tesco. Such a tall lady pushing the trolley. I kept singing it and I kept laughing and I was singing it out loud. Not like that one, but under my breath. Such a tall lady shopping in Tesco. And I kept fucking seeing her. Not because I was in the same aisle. I could see her head popping over like a giraffe. Now. Tall lady shopping in Tesco. Such a tall lady pushing a trolley.
This is why I'll never make you an accessory to any of my crimes, because sing like a canary. In a monologue.
I don't think we've talked
It'd
about...
Kath did it, I know where the body is.
I don't think we talked about on the show, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I know we talked about it on the Zoomer, about the party that we watched on...
When was it? Last weekend or the weekend before?
Did we talk to you on the show about watching... did the tall lady end up making love in the afternoon and have her beans? It was in the morning. Elle said, I don't know what she did after midday. I cannot answer that. I went into the post office with a big box, right?
Oh.
Big box, this big.
Oh, hang on. Are we on a different story now?
It happened at the same day.
Okay.
So a big box, right? And I went in, because I'm clearing out. I got these 2 very rare consoles, and I thought, I like Control-Alt-Reese.
Yeah.
I want him to be my friend. So I'm going to send him an email. And I said, Reese, I don't know if you've got these. Would you like them? He went, oh, this is like a dream come true. So I sent them. But one was in a box this big. And I went in. Right, and the post office, they know me because I take a lot of T-shirts and parcels.
You sing songs.
Don't sing in there. I always make a point of thanking them sincerely, looking them in the eye.
Thank you, driver.
So I sent to this. And I went in. I said, right, I've got this. I've got a box. Paul Twist says what? It was the press box of the Atari 400, and it was the big press box of the Atari VCA 2600. So I went in and I said, right, I've got this. I've got one that's over twice the size. Am I allowed to bring it in here, or do I have to go to a special depot?
What? So they can reverse a truck in for it?
She went, you can bring it in here. All right. And I brought it in. And I said, are you sure this is all right? Are you sure I don't have to go to a special... I kept saying... I said the phrase special depot 3 times. 3 times a special depot. What does that even mean?
Big box special depot.
What does that even mean? A special depot. Beep. He might do a video about them, Twisty. You never know. He said he might.
Beep. It was somewhere where they do vehicle reversing.
It was a big old box.
Yeah.
I wrapped it well. When I bought the cat climber...
Oh, right, different story.
They had one.
What was the end of that one? So they took the box.
Well, no,
the end.
Well, here's the thing. The computer went in the cat climber box. That's what made me think. So, when I went to Pets at Home, they had one of this cat climber left. It was reduced from 120 to 78.
Whoa.
One box and there was one there. And I went up to the young lady and said, is there any chance of buying the one that's been made? She went, are there any on the shelves? I said, yeah, one. She said, well, no, we can't. Because then we'd have to make that one and then there wouldn't be any.
What if there wasn't one on the shelf? I've just made a mistake.
Can I have that? Are there any there? There's one. You can't have that because then we'd have to make that one. And what? Come in. I can't get Skype to open up. There it is. All right, here we go.
Hello.
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 Hey, Ian.
Yes.
Can we do a Pradeep?
Who is this, please?
It's Adam.
Does that affect your decision?
Do I know you?
No, not at all. I'm watching your like with Katherine.
Are you a Patreon?
I will be.
Sign up to Patreon and then we'll do a Pradeep.
Okay, man. I appreciate and understand that completely.
Or give us a tenner on Ko-fi.
Wow!
Yeah, if you give us a tenner, scan that, give us £10, or sign up to that. I'll do a Pradeep with you, mate. Not got a problem with that, buddy.
I'm
not very good at the Pradeeps anymore.
Is this what's happening? You're delaying.
Yeah. All the time I'm waiting. As soon as it pings that you paid, we're in. I'm gently increasing my lung capacity.
You're inflating.
I watched The Last of Us. Yeah, it's good. He'd get it. Oh, Pedro Pascal would get it. Oh. Finish that Spanish thing. Sorry?
Would not.
Not from me, it wouldn't.
You can find that belongs to me.
Oh, we can go 2s up.
Fair enough.
Finished watching that Spanish thing. It was good. Made me cry.
What Spanish thing for the viewers?
The Barrier. That was good. That was quite ballsy, wasn't it?
What?
Yeah, I'll do a Pradeep if you pay. Yeah. That was a ballsy move. What else have I? I've kind What's this prick?
Oh, I heard that.
Oh, okay, coming in hot there. Coming in hot.
Rude.
What's rude? You tell him.
I was making terrible jokes about his wife the other day, implying that we had had sexual relations and that she had just left my house after we'd had sex.
Yep.
That's terrible.
It's the sort of banter we have.
And it was terrible because she hadn't left yet.
Okay. Hello. You all right?
You're coming in hot, man.
You're over-modding, mate.
You're
What's going on?
over-modding.
Who do you think you are coming in here with your loud...
This isn't the computer game show, one of your Star Calls programs.
Is that better?
Yeah.
We can still hear you, but yeah, it'll do.
Charlie likes to sit at my desk and pretend he's on a podcast and then muck about with all my settings.
Yeah, you got to twiddle with everything that's twiddleable.
I wanted to tell you about my Wednesday night because it was something else.
Okay, yeah, I'm up for this. Definitely.
You knew where we were, right? So.
Oh, you were. Yeah. Okay, right.
Never experienced anything like this before. So we had a few years ago.
Yeah.
We had a guest on our show called Ellie Gibson, and she used to write for Eurogamer magazine, and she's done video game
Eurogamer?
Eurogamer.
I'm a gamer.
The website.
I'm a gamer. You're a gamer.
Okay, we were going for two different things there, but
you do yours because I spoke over it.
No, I just said it wasn't a magazine; it was a website. It wasn't as clever as yours, so you take precedent on that one. So we had her on. And she said this really funny story about when she was breastfeeding at a Star Wars event and a Wookiee caught her and then freaked out but stayed in character. It was really funny.
Oh.
So I showed...
Like that.
Yeah, and it run away apparently when she saw the boob, when it saw the boob. And I showed it to Joe, and Joe went, "That's a scummy mummy." And I went, "What?" She said, she's amazing. Like, they do their own podcast. It's amazing.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, really? So, on Wednesday, she invited us to go and see her show at the Epsom Playhouse, which is a venue that holds around 450.
Yeah, that's a big place, that. Yeah.
And there was 3 men in the audience, and I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I really wasn't expecting that.
Wow.
And when I first walked into the foyer or whatever, I looked at Joe and just went, "I'm wildly underprepared for this. I don't know what to do." We'd just been in the pub. I went to use the toilets. All of the men's toilets had been changed into women's toilets.
Oh.
Yeah, I had no idea what to do.
That's illegal. That's illegal.
It is illegal.
So
actually.
where did you go? Where did you go for a wee-wee?
I didn't. I held it in.
You're joking.
2.5 hours. Yeah, tied a knot in it. It was ridiculous. I will say it was bloody hilarious. Like, honestly, if you get their listeners or whatever were amazing.
She's great. I was going to
funny.
interview for Random Access Memories, and then we didn't happen, and I kind of stopped for a bit. I kind of lurk in the back of her streams sometimes when she's streaming games, and when I've heard her on your show, she's brilliant.
It was honestly, it was a really, really good night. We had such a laugh, and obviously it wasn't aimed at me; it was aimed at mums and stuff. But it didn't matter because it was just so bloody funny. But yeah, there was a few comments towards me. Oh, you're brave, and thankfully it was the other 2 men in the audience that got picked on.
Oh.
I was at the back, so I didn't get picked on that much. But my favourite was everyone got to write their confessions down, a parenting confession.
Okay.
And they got read out at the end of the show. And the mum that won told a story about how she was on the toilet and heard her kids arguing and got up to try and have a go at them and pooed on the floor. Right? So she was called Shit Floor Mum.
Shit Floor Mum.
And
love it.
When we were getting in the car on the way back, I was paying for the parking or whatever. She walked through the car park and everyone applauded her in the car park outside.
Shit Floor Mum.
It was amazing. So well out of my comfort zone, but my God, was it? It was a good night. But I'm assuming, I was thinking what you would do in that situation if there was no men's toilets in, and you would lap it up, right?
I wouldn't lap the piss up. What are you talking about? I'm not going to lap piss and shit up.
You would storm into the ladies' toilets and make a big show, wouldn't you? That's what you'd do.
It would be a big show, but not. I would. Yes. I wouldn't storm into the lady. I would go into the gentlemen's toilets and say, "I'm having a piss." I'm having. Right. The guy. Right. The person who's calling, Adam, I think your name is. Wait, we'll come back to you. I promise. He's paid a tenner and he's thinking, no, he won't answer the fucking phone.
Give him a decent Pradeep for that.
I've paid a tenner and he won't answer the phone. I bet there was some fit birds, right?
Oh my god!
Oh come on!
Ian.
Some dolly birds.
I went with one.
There
Yes,
you go.
that gets
Well
me out
retrieved.
of it, doesn't it?
That reminds me, in reverse of the sort of things he takes me to, where I'm the only woman there and certainly the only person under 50.
Not much under 50. 49 this year.
I'm not. I'm 48 this year. Cheeky get. How dare you?
You-
And I love it because I can go straight to the loo and out, and the men are all queuing. Bloody love it.
Well, I
Reversal of
must have
fortunes.
told you that story. I'm sorry if I have, but I must have told you that story about when Joe took me to. So usually, right, this sounds like I'm being dragged everywhere, but usually I drag Joe to places and I feel sorry for her. So it was at least a minor payback. But she once took me to the. Did I tell you the story about when she took me to the X Factor live show?
Oh, go on. This rings a bell. Go
O2.
on. I don't know if you said it on it.
So she was into the X Factor, and she promised to book a hotel just outside the O2 to make it as easy as possible. So it wasn't like, and I said that I would go to the X Factor live show with her. It was dreadful. It's the worst thing that I've ever seen live, right? And it had an interval, which worries me when you're at something that isn't very good.
Yeah.
We had Jedward singing the Ghostbusters theme tune in the first half. So it sort of sums up what we went through that night. But when I went to the toilet, the men's toilets were completely empty and the women's toilets massive queues, right? Yeah. I know that's always like quite a regular thing, but in this one it was worse. I walked into the men's toilets, there was one bloke having a wee. And over the tannoy, or the speaker system, they said would like to remind all guests that anyone caught smoking inside the arena will be ejected immediately. And the bloke turned around to me and said, "You got a fag?" Straight away. I was like, "Yep, fair enough. That was good."
Nice.
Can I ask? The computer game show, they've done a horrible lads bet, and stuff like that makes me so uncomfortable, particularly when it involves Matt, because let's be honest, Matt is not, I don't think he's all there. I think he was dropped on his head as a baby. He's always smiling, he's always smiling and grinning and making shit jokes.
He's adorable.
He's hot, but he's not right. He's soft in the head. So they did this bet where if one game was better than another game, then either him or James would get a tattoo.
Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
Is the video up?
No, it comes out on May the 4th.
Can I show Katherine? May the 4th. Can I show Katherine the picture? I won't show it to the screen or anything.
The design?
The design.
Not a crying cactus, is it?
You can.
Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. Here we go. We're getting close.
Oh, I love the fact that you're duplicating the messages you send to me.
Yeah, I do.
Just so you know, they're not originals, David.
Oh, I know that they're second-hand. I get them last.
Right, well, that's him
Katherine,
getting it done in James Farley boxers.
I didn't.
Well, I probably shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. We're getting close.
I think that's out there now. We posted a little preview up of the video. Yeah. All I'm saying is
they
watch
spelled
the video
wrong. Go on.
Because it's not as bad as you think.
I've seen the videos. Is that the video that I've seen?
Oh, you've seen the full edit? Oh, yes, yeah. Sean sent it to you guys before he'd even sent it to us. That was helpful. Did you notice I started, you might not have seen, but I started giving him notes on it, and then I realised that it was in the wrong group chat.
Oh, is that what all the deleted messages were?
Yeah.
Oh, because every time I delete a message to Dave, he goes, "What was that? What happened there?" And there's about 8 messages that he'd unsent in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, it was notes, and then so I reposted them in the TCGS group, and he replied, "I'm not making any changes," and I was like, "Okay."
Unfortunately, he was pronounced dead. 5 minutes before the rescue team arrived.
Did you watch the new one? It was
so
good.
The bamboo grows up in the middle of him.
The bamboo.
Oh, bamboo! I love it.
It's too good.
Right, I've got to do a Pradeep with someone who just paid us a tenner.
My favourite is still all that was left was a shape.
All that remained was a shape.
Yeah, that is the best one. Catherine, go and see Scummy Mummies. They're amazing.
All right, I
You'll
might
enjoy that.
well
It's good.
do.
Take Ian as well.
Oh,
Let
bye.
him be.
Right, so someone paid. What's his name? Adam.
Adam.
Now let's see if we can call him. Oh, so we can't ring out. I haven't got any credit. Adam.
Call us.
Call us.
Call
us. I'm not as good at Pradeeps as I used to be.
And suddenly you're getting a bit. Wait, just waiting for Adam now.
Because I've only got 0.93 pence credit. I don't want to add credit to a system that's going to close in a week. So I need Adam. Was it Adam?
Yes.
Call us. Well, imagine if he's left. Oh, James Farley's watching. Here we go. Adam?
Yes.
Yes?
Hold on. Ian, 1 second. Catherine,
Okay, I'm not as good at this as I used to be.
I think your face needs to be in shot, otherwise this could be a recording.
We still on the radio. You've not done what, sorry?
I've not tried this for probably about 10 years.
Last few times I've done it, I've done terribly.
Okay. Are you ready?
So Catherine's going to go 3, 2, 1, go. On go, we do it. But hang on a second.
Yeah. Oh, are you standing up? Is that
You're allowed to stand up.
Okay, I'm going to stand up. Yeah. That's fair.
3, 2, 1, go.
That cost you a tenner! That cost you £10 to be humiliated by a fat old man!
No, that wasn't a humiliation. That was a mutual, respectful moment.
I have no respect for you. I disrespect. I haven't done a Pradeep for so long, and I did a couple a while ago.
I liked it when you went a bit didgeridoo.
That's because now the problem there was the saliva. I didn't used to have the saliva problem. It was a great honour and a great pleasure to do battle with such a worthy opponent, and I will have to kill you.
Yeah.
But I will kill you in a respectful way with my respectful death dagger.
You brought honour upon your household.
I will take your clothing and anything I find in your pocket. I will take it to your family and deliver it in a respectful fashion before I kill them.
Oh.
Hey, listen, man. Thank you very much. You're a good sport. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
See you later.
Bye
Bye. Paid a tenner for that.
£10.
I'll do that. I will do that all day. What a nice guy,
You've been
John.
doing life wrong if that's a thing.
John, I haven't forgotten your money. We're going to do a little refund at some point. That was fun. I've done one of those for ages and ages. We got pyjama speeds here. Visionary.
Yay!
Elliot.
Yasmin, not Jasmine.
Where's Yasmin, not Jasmine?
There,
yeah, she is.
there.
Hey, Mo. Paulie D. Yeah. I'm almost tempted not to watch an El Dorado, but
It's what the people want.
The El Dorado Facebook page is a wonderful community that I'm so proud to be a part of. Now that we've stopped trolling them, what lovely, delightful people they are. Genuinely, I mean that. Who's you say? I mean that most sincerely, folks. Who used to say that? It's before our time.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
was
kind
a
of thing we've
thing.
heard an impression
Yes.
of. I mean, most...
Is it Jimmy?
No, it was Opportunity Knocks.
Oh, I know. Huey Green.
Huey Green. I mean, most sincerely, folks. Oh! Someone sent me... Can I... Adam, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. That's very, very kind of you. Very, very silly. You were well within your rights to tell me I'm not going to fucking pay for that shit. But you did. All right, so... Someone was telling me, let's just have what's our email address? We'll send it to that. Of the Trouble at the Top documentary.
Yes.
There was one about a radio station called Viva.
Right.
Do you remember this? Viva? And it was like an all women's radio station.
Okay.
And the first voice heard on there was a man. Is this the whole thing?
Chris Burns.
Here we go. So let's have a little. Okay, so I don't know what this is.
Lynn Franks at the front there, isn't it?
Who's Lynn Franks?
Body Shop. No.
No, Body Shop.
She was not Lynn Franks. So she's the woman who apparently inspired Absolutely Fabulous. She was
Her?
PR. Yeah.
Okay.
That is Lynn Franks,
I
right?
don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
know who Lynn Franks is. Body Shop was Anita Roddick.
Anita Roddick. Yeah, that is Lynn Franks.
Okay, so this is only 3.5 minutes. A friend sent me this. I haven't seen this yet, but it might be worth having a little look. So it's about Viva, all-women radio station.
Lynn Franks was centre stage this morning, a glass of bubbly in hand. Viva was on the air, but everything was not absolutely fabulous.
Oh, this might just be a
Not
a
Absolutely
news
Fabulous.
report.
See reference to that.
It's coming up to 2 minutes to 6 on Monday, July the 3rd, 1995. Welcome to the first day's programming on Viva 963am. The opening voice on the station was actually me. I started off at 1 minute to 6. It was actually 90 seconds to 6. So I actually opened the station, then went into the news, which was actually read by a man.
I mean, as fuck-ups go on an all-female radio station.
Viva, 963 AM.
Oh, hang on, the Sting is a man as well.
News for London.
I think there's a whole programme about this. I've got to try and track down.
I heard the first voice on it first thing in the morning being a male newsreader and realised that decisions were being made like that which were just so off-key, so completely bizarre.
So I am surrounded by men. I have Francis Cotton, the editor of Men's Health magazine, and also the lovely Martin Raymond. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello.
Oh, I am in heaven.
Oh, God.
It would either become completely sickly and silly and bland, or it would be nothing to do with women. There was no middle way.
I think we've got to bring in Martin at this point, who has a wonderful story. You were telling us about a man who...
Yesterday I read in a paper that a man had an abscess on his testicle, which had actually blown up to the size of a melon.
I mean, I do want to hear that story. I'm not going to lie.
Story.
I would listen and I think, what's that got to do with the women's radio station? And of course they were the same things that the media would pick up. They'd say, what has that got to do with the women's radio station?
I mean, it seemed to me to be a ridiculous question very often, but it was asked over and over and over again. What is the female perspective? I mean, so
Justin Daly, the lady's perspective.
many times, what is the female perspective?
I kept nagging away like a drip, drip, drip. Well, who's going to do the programming? How are you doing the programming? Well, exactly what the music's going to be like. And I did that for months and would never actually get any answers. They just got stuck. They got stuck like they were in some kind of sticky glue. And they never managed to get themselves out of it.
She had her dream and wanted to know why it wasn't being delivered. So the practicalities you could explain. But if you've got a dream, you're not going to listen to that. It's why. Why isn't this happening now, though? But why doesn't that happen? Why does this happen? Viva, 963 AM.
I can tell you one thing, it's not going to happen to me again, ever.
Relationships with Diana Luke. I would lie at home and just want terribly to be involved and want to fire off memos to people and lift up the phone. I had to learn to back off, and it broke my heart.
But even if they could iron out program difficulties, there was another big problem for what was supposed to be a London radio station.
Oh, I love it already. If anyone, apparently there's a whole trouble at the top thing. If you can find it, send it to me because that's tomorrow's viewing.
That thing there about the women's perspective. I get kind of what she means, but also having sat on a BBC local radio station for about 13 years, listening to identikit men talking about, so ladies, talk to me about the menopause or her indoors. That shit was still going on, and it was definitely still going on in 1995. So there was room for a bright, intelligent person who happened to be a woman to be talking about women's things from a women's perception. Rather than a load of dickheads having a guess at what it was like. Oh, flipping out in the menopause, eh, guys? You know, all that shit. That was still going on. It still goes on now. But, Chris Burns, it would appear there, didn't seem to get it, did she? And nor did anyone else there.
Hold the line 1 second.
Lost lambs, hold hands, find a man, not a man, understand he's the daddy son of Sam, man, hey, they found the Lord of Pain. Dark words overheard, nipple twist, rug burn, demon bird, doom heard, me and Stevie Gutenberg, liar, in the lake of fire. Satan, can you hear us? We are on our way.
That was fun, right? It's a little bit more of this, shall we? We are naughty. I like radio stuff like this.
It emerged. We could be heard very clearly to the west of the country. I mean, you would get phone calls from Warwick and at night from Glasgow, again from everywhere. But sadly, you couldn't be heard very clearly in central London or east or south.
The area of Westminster, which is where all the advertising agencies are and all the most opinion-forming crucial audience lived and worked, were not able to get the signal. It's a disaster.
That used to be the case, didn't it, in Central London with medium wave? The tall buildings and stuff.
When I was studying journalism, we were supposed to listen to the, what was it called? The Today Show on the way in, right? And I was coming in on the train. I had an actual tiny radio that I used to try and listen to. And could I pick that bastard up? Could I heck? I never managed to listen to it.
Remember Talk Sport when it was medium where you couldn't listen to it in Central
London. And he hates doing it now, but every time I do it, I go, do that grandma song, I like that. So shout out, do the grandma song, and he'll love me for it.
The end result was that it had the lowest listening figures for any radio station, any commercial radio station ever. I think at times they were...
Do you know what? I bet it still did better than a lot of stations do now. Even with that.
It was reported that it was listened to by less than 1,000 people at any
maybe not in that case.
one time. Now that's in a population of nearly 10 million adults in London.
A year and a half after its launch, Viva Radio stopped broadcasting.
Well, the lessons I've learned from Viva is very clearly not to put my name and my voice in front or behind a concept or idea that I don't have any control in or any say in.
And don't have a brain hemorrhage.
First, though, a few words from Body Shop founder Anita Roddick.
I think it's so appropriate that Viva is on the air in the Year of the Women. I wish you well. I cannot believe you will be anything other than bloody fantastically successful.
Did she have a brain hemorrhage, Anita Roddick? Well, I don't get the reference to don't have a brain hemorrhage.
No, I think there must have something must have occurred there that we are not privy to.
Viva!
But that was around the time as well, a couple of years later, actually, that I was told by a manager that women don't like listening to other women. And a lot of men don't either, is what I was told. So don't worry about it, Katherine. I know.
Georgie's in the house. Georgie enjoyed that. There we go. Nice to see you, Georgie. I hope you're well. Are we going in? Oh,
yes.
Someone. So there was a comment on YouTube. Let me hang on. Hold the line. Hold the line. hold the line. Hang on, because it's. I did a funny reply.
Oh, good.
Why are these two people trying? This is an El Dorado thing. Why are these two people trying to work together? They are like chalk and cheese. The man seems furious for no reason. How did they start doing a podcast about El Dorado? My reply: we are lovers. In case you didn't know, yeah, but
but yeah, chalk and cheese, It would never work.
Shall we do it?
We only won a few things, didn't we, when we were working together?
We only won a few awards and saved at least half a dozen people's lives.
But sure, you're right. We should turn it in now.
Get the hell out of Paulie D, hit me up. I'm going 50. I say 58.
You reckon?
I reckon 58.
God, why does it feel like 3?
Chalky cheese. Harsh, chalky cheese. 58! Paul loves retro. You're about to get timed out.
Why?
Because it's not his job. Oh, hang on, is it Paulie D?
Yes.
Every time.
You do this every time.
Every time. Paulie D, please accept Katherine's humblest apologies.
I'm not sorry, I didn't do a thing.
Mark says, wow, Viva Radio, that changed to Liberty Radio, and even that was rubbish too. It's
feels to me like it did not have a chance.
It feels to me like it didn't know what it was.
Yeah, and someone didn't take it seriously.
Yeah. Toby Ance's first radio experience with Liberty Radio. I think I was aware of that tragic
fact.
El Dorado, 58.
El Dorado, 58.
Who are we going to see first? Oh, I'll tell you who posts in the El Dorado Facebook place.
Yes.
Blair.
I do worry that one day these people will see it.
They will. I'm very close. Feels to me, Joyce says it didn't know its arse from its elbow. You need a solid idea of what you are. You need a solid idea with anything.
But also, you need someone to advocate and go, no, we're not going to get a male newsreader in. This is not the point.
That's insane.
I mean, that's just like the nuts and bolts of it, literally nuts. But just take it seriously and recognise that there is a point to what you're doing rather than just, let's let the birds have a go, which is what it feels like.
Right, so okay, we've got the first. Who's doing the news on the first? Steve. No, let's find a woman. Make sure we got a woman doing that. Okay, great. And that's what it takes. Takes a man to do it.
There are enough women working behind the scenes in radio, right? Enough women. We were trusted to be able to do that. They used our brains, but they didn't want to use our voices. Get them on.
For those who don't know, Georgie is a brilliant broadcaster who continues to make podcasts this day, and is great, was great on the radio, and is a talent, and no one likes listening to women in the radio.
Yeah, exactly.
People have.
Were you told that as well, Georgie? Incredible. No one likes listening. Women don't like it. Women don't want to hear it, and men don't want to hear a woman telling them what to do. One of the things they used to say about me was, "What does she know about it?" And I was like,
I want to hear someone good. I want to hear someone good.
They didn't mind when the man was reading the words I wrote for him, but don't let me say them myself because that would be scary. Anyway, let's go to El Dorado. Let's go. Where men are men and the women are...
Jenna, who's watched the entire series 3 times, says it's going to get very dark soon. There is kidnap, there is abuse, and Blair gets a caravan and a haircut.
Yeah, afraid. Yeah. Well, actually, sometimes as bad as the blokes on this, aren't they? The women. I refer you to the comments made outside the nightclub that time, if you remember.
Radio shit. I had someone today or this week asked, would you want to go back? And I've always said, if I was offered like a nice little gig on a Friday where I could do whatever I wanted and the money was decent, I'd do it. I wouldn't. Because I can't see anyone offering me enough money. If there's a lot of money, someone says, it's 500 quid a show. 500 quid, yeah, of course. But I can't see anyone offering me enough money or it being enough fun. And they can kind of shift, they could kind of shift. I can't see it being offered enough money or enough fun for me to get excited about it, to want to do it. I don't want to do it. I couldn't. I have no interest to do it. I don't listen to the radio. I listen to 4 Extra because I really love listening to shit comedies. There was a Carl Howman one finally finished today, which I really, really hated but enjoyed. But I listened to I've been listening to a tiny little bit of James just to, so I've kind of got a handle, but even then, not much. It's shit. It's nothing. There's nothing there for me. There's nothing there for me. It is not.
That's what I was going to say. The thing I loved about it ain't there anymore. So
the thing you loved about it was me. Hello?
I was doing it quite a long time before you came along, sir.
Hello?
Hi.
But somewhere in your heart you knew you were destined. No? You didn't know you were destined? Somewhere in your heart you knew that something was out there. Someone was out there.
No, I actually thought I had life sorted at that point.
Okay.
It all went wrong.
Georgie says she's made a career out of studying shit comedy. She writes articles for, I can't remember what, the various publications about shit comedies. It's nice work if you can get it right. Oh, I don't listen to James Whale. No. Not my cup of tea. Terrible politics. Yours retro, that's it. Terrible politics.
I was that kid who I had a clock radio, and I never had a telly in my room, and I used to listen to the radio at night, and I would listen to James Whale, I would listen to Tommy Boyd, and I would listen to, Ronnie did a show on Talk Radio as well, late nights, and they would get, UFO people on, or they would have, random phone calls, and I loved that. That's the sort of radio I like to do. And unfortunately, it don't exist anymore.
Here's the thing about James, right? I have personal beef with him for a couple of reasons. When he got suspended for making jokes about someone who'd been raped, and he was a pariah, and I phoned him up to see if he was all right. What he did was terrible, but I phoned him up to see if he was all right. And then there was something else he got suspended for, and I phoned him up to see if he was all right. When I got the sack, he never phoned me up. Never phoned me up, never texted me. No one would talk to him during that whole thing where he made jokes about someone who'd been sexually... No one would talk to him. I phoned him up to see if he was all right. If there's anything I could do for him. Did not fucking get in touch when I lost my job once. And also, he would call a 15-year-old girl Greta Funbags.
But that is a byproduct of blokes going on and just talking and saying things without thinking about things from having a thinking woman next to them or adjacent, and being able to run the show, never questioned, able to say what they wanted.
All of those shows have enabled the right-wing idiots, which is why Reform did so well yesterday. Hello, caller.
Iain, hello. Katherine.
Greetings.
Blessings. Hello. I was just wondering, were you on? I mean, you're a comedian, right? So. Were you within the sort of circle and the circuit of professionals, performers, when a certain Mr. Brand was beginning to create a profile and carve his...
What the fuck is your question?
Do you know Russell Brand?
Do you know him, and what is the truth?
Well, let's be careful because there is an ongoing case.
There's a case. We can't talk about it. Also, why do you care?
I mean, it's just interesting. It's just
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's none of our business. None of my business. None of your business.
I mean, I'm reasonably sympathetic to the victims.
Right. Oh, do you know what? You can go and fuck off, you prick. Oh, fuck off. You fucking prick. Who the fuck was that? Is that person in the chat? First of all, there's a legal case going on. So, who the fucking hell was that? That's fucked me right off. After what we've just spent the last 40 minutes talking about, that's your angle. You fucking fucking embarrass me as a man. As a man, I feel embarrassed. That's your fucking take. I'm fucking furious. Have you not listened to the last 45 minutes, what we've been fucking talking about? You're a disgrace, man. You're a fucking disgrace, and you're an embarrassment to men, to humans. Get the fuck out of here. What are you watching this for? Oh, fuck off. Fuck, what the fuck?
There is.
It's there. I'm really sorry. Who the fuck? Are you in the chat? Make yourself known in the chat. That is unacceptable behaviour and unacceptable language. How dare you? How fucking dare you, you prick? Do you know what you just said? Yeah, you do, because you were talking really slow. Why are you angry about that call? Fuck off.
Listen, if you don't know, we can't tell you, mate.
Fuck off. Fuck off. If you're right, if you don't know, you're the problem. If you heard that call and don't know why I'm upset, you're the problem. And I look forward to this video being up on YouTube and loads of people. Hey, what happened? Do you know what? You can fuck off. Loads of people didn't do fucking anything wrong.
Yeah.
You fucking didn't do fucking anything fucking wrong. Get the fuck out of here. You've embarrassed me in my own home, in front of the person I love the most, and in front of my friends who are watching this. How dare you? How dare you? I'm not even doing a thing now. I'm raging about that.
Mm-hmm. So the kindest thing we can say about that call was he was coming on for a bit of cheeky speculation about something that he sees as a showbiz story. It's not. It's not. And maybe you're one of those guys who would only care if it's a woman who somehow belongs to you, or you know, if it happened to my wife, it happened to my sister.
Well, let's be careful, because we're nudging towards.
No, but what I'm saying is the sphere in which
Yes.
we're talking. But yeah, let's not.
And there it is. Everything we've just spent the last 45 minutes, hour talking about, there it was, encapsulated in a 1 minute, 20 second phone call. 80 seconds. 80 seconds summed up everything we've just talked about.
And that's because
Raging at that.
hearing from a woman about life, which is what men talk about and have been talking about on the radio and in the media for years and years and years, and that's been fine, is still a flipping novelty, or it has to be about a cause or whatever. How about just seeing us as your equals, people that move and live next to you, people who are having the same sort of life experiences that you are? How about that? How about seeing us as someone that you talk to, that not just because you're out to get something from them or because we perform some sort of function for you? How about that? You know, replace that sphere, violence against women, potentially, you know, replace that with violence against children or violence against someone of a different race. Would you think of that as, you know, would you say the similar thing there?
El Dorado's coming, Mark, don't worry. As soon as he started talking slow,
Yeah.
I thought, okay, he's going somewhere. There's this building up to, before he even mentioned the name, I thought, okay, this feels a bit like a stitch up. This feels like it's going to be an attack, probably on me, possibly on you, but it's going to be an attack. It's coming in loaded. Let's see where it goes.
It was, hello, Iain. Katherine.
Yeah.
Pause.
There was that.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
No, it does. No,
here's the thing.
It fucking does matter.
But here's the thing. That doesn't matter to me. I see you. I see what that was. And unfortunately, I'm used to it.
Somewhat, you get callers like that, right, who think they're fucking clever because they seem to
It's a hot take,
really
isn't it? It's a hot take.
Ponder over every word they're saying. Just fucking the way he was trying to say. Did you do comedy back in there? Were you at all performing on the, shall we say, comedy? Fuck off. And that's why I don't want to go on the radio as well. That's another reason. That's why when Skype comes to an end, sometime in March, we probably won't have a phone number. We might work something. We might do Zoom meetings because we've got a lot of friends that watch this that we like to chat to, and they're always fun. The thought of having a phone number doesn't appeal to me.
Do you know what it is?
At all.
It's callers with material.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Don't miss that. Because actually they don't want to have a conversation, they just want to sound off.
I reckon it's going to be Drew.
I think...
Droopy bollocks.
I think it might be Per. Because didn't his daughter refuse to come back? So he's in a mood, isn't he, in the airport?
Okay, mood and tood. Here we go. I've got all my boxes are all to cock. It's me tumbly going there, guy. And then my dishy. Here we go. All right, we're in. Let's hang on a minute. So I want to see the chat, but I also want to see the controls. That's that. We're in. It's 9:26. This is the latest we have ever started El Dorado.
Yeah, can we not keep stopping it every 30 seconds? Because I don't want to.
Who's talking?
I don't want to move in.
Who's talking? Yes, you do. You would love to move in.
I have to bring the kids home. That's
the
downside, isn't it?
Fuck that! I don't want to turn this into a dance studio. I like it as a dojo.
It will become Barbie's dream house.
Will it? Fuck. If you can move in, they're not welcome.
What were they doing yesterday? Was there a performance? There was definitely a lot of chat.
Oh, there was. They
were driving me insane. Oh, they wrestled.
They were wrestling to decide what takeaway I would buy them. But it was like girly wrestling, which again actually goes back. But it was very different to the boys wrestling. It was kind of it was a bit dancey.
Yeah.
Then it would get nasty.
Yeah.
Then there'd be like bargaining within it.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. I don't mean to say girly.
No, I think what it was is
Thank you, Jackal 14.
I mean, with your boys, there is a little bit of and they just go straight at it. With the girls, they tried to keep it light-hearted, but there was real venom in there. Which is why I kept saying, right, someone's going to really get hurt in a minute. And you're like, go on!
No, but then they kept going off to... I said, look, I'm going to buy us a takeaway, right? And you two can choose it, because you were going, oh, I want to get this, I want to get that. I said, no.
I'd already decided what I wanted.
They can choose it.
It was a hot day.
But
Don't insult me.
They have to agree. I was with Big and I wanted Chinese.
Oh. I really fancied chips, actually. And I got cold chips in the end. But thank you.
Oh.
Because there was a whole thing with the guy.
I gave him a 15% tip.
He messaged him because he said he's not moved anywhere for ages.
It wasn't moving on the thing.
I said maybe the tracker's broken.
I said no, the tracker can't break. Then there was a knock at the door after I'd sent him a message.
Tracker was broken.
You just spent 3 minutes.
Should we not bother?
I'm tempted.
We watch it on double fast.
We tried that before. It was awful.
It's awful anyway.
Now, you stopped us 4 times.
Go on. You have to stop.
They complain if we talk over it. Oh, we can't hear you.
They don't complain. They're past complaining stage now. Pilar.
Someone
yeah, they went to the house, didn't they? And someone had trashed it.
It was a KFC. Someone made a joke, and I made on the El Dorado Facebook. I made a joke saying, "I've just reported you to the admins," and they replied, "I probably should have been with that." That she's a real Pilar of the community.
Oh God! Bloody hell, that shirt.
Lily Ferrari.
I don't believe in these names. This is becoming...
Lily Ferrari.
This is a drag name now.
But why is I think
his
Jane...
shirt is square eyes. That's what it is.
Who's just signed up to as a £15 Patreon? Mark Black. Imagine if that was the guy that just phoned in to do that phone call.
No, it wasn't. It's a radio guy that's...
it was Mark. Mark, mate, thank you. That means you sign up to the £15. You, at some point this month, will get an invite to a Zoom meeting where it's the other £13 and above and the mods. Really fun. We get like between 8 and 18. I think 18 is probably the most you've ever had, but it's normally about 8 or 12 people. Zoom meeting for an hour. It's not a show. We just chat. And you can have your camera on or off. You can talk or not. You can ask us anything. It's all good.
Liam was mucking out.
So yeah, Liam was mucking out.
Not a euphemism.
So thank you, Mark. That is a what lovely people we've had tonight. I was looking at my phone for something else because I was gonna do something. I picked this up. It pinged. Oh, that was it.
Yes.
James Farley has sent us.
He's entered the chat, has he?
I don't want to ask anything. I want to. Let me find James Farley. Because he.
Can we press on?
Nope.
While you.
Here we go. Here we go. So this is. Oh no, he's done a later one. Something's happened.
Lies.
Oh, we go. There was a lot of Marcus in that episode. I was so hoping the graffiti on the wall was going to say Marcus Tandy is a tosser. Yeah, I did think the graffiti was a little tame. And then James has written Tandy is a C.
Yes.
Here we go. This is him doing Tandy.
Now, you listen, and you listen good. I want the slimy little snake who did this found. No one's going to make a fool out of me and get away with it. So you do what you ever have to do. Just find him, OK? And make sure it doesn't happen again. Oh, and one thing. When you do find him, he's mine. Oh, hello, darling.
That was a true to life reconstruction.
Oh, these are the highlight. Doesn't do it every week, right? But every now and then, James Farley will send me quotes. But normally they're very, very short, right? Now he's doing monologues. AAA says, Iain and Katherine, I'm not even sure what I said. Well, if you don't fucking know, that's not what you fucking said, right? That's not what you said. If you don't know what you said that was wrong, then you go and read some books.
Can I also say, from a legal point of view, talking about that in relation to this case, which is ongoing, would put you in contempt of court. So let's just drop it.
Also, that's not what you said. It wasn't about that bit. And I'm not going to explain it to you because it's fucking pointless. Right? Fuck off. I don't want you watching us. You don't deserve us. You don't deserve us. We're too good for you. We're too good for you. Right? Don't want to engage with you anymore. No doubt you send me emails and posts. I couldn't give a shit. We're too good for you. Go on. Off you pop.
Right, come on.
Off you pop!
I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
Hang on a minute. He does sound like him, right?
He does a bit, yeah. Well, he's got a similar delivery.
Okay, this isn't a...
It's school play.
I can handle just about anything.
Now, you listen, and you listen good. I want the slimy little snake who did this found.
Hang on. All right, so we're going to play this, but with the volume down. All right, and we're gonna play this over the top. Okay, here we go. So.
Now, you listen, and you listen good. I want the slimy little snake who did this found. No one's going to make a fool out of me and get away with it. So you do what you ever have to do. Just find him, OK? And make sure it doesn't happen again. Oh, and one thing. When you do find him, he's mine. Oh, hello, darling.
Hello, darling.
Oh, James, come and live in England. We can hang out. Elliot, that's enough. Let's that's enough. Let's not. It's not engage. Actually, that was sent a while ago. I see. Sorry. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Respect for other people's property. Don't start, Pilar. I'll get it sorted.
Respect for property. Don't start, Pilar. Doesn't respect her. Talks to her like that. Mispronounces her name.
It's not your problem. Now just leave it. I'll get it sorted, okay, I promise.
I'll meet you at the airport.
Oh, the sun's coming.
Oh, nice.
I read on one of the Facebook posts that this guy's a gold digger.
Oh.
No, you're not putting me to any trouble.
Well, he's got to keep
Well,
himself
yes,
in
of
cream
course I would,
horns.
but she's in very good hands.
my hands, the hands of a lover.
Just give me the flight time and number again, would you? Uh-huh. Yes. Right. I've got that. I'll be there. Hmm? Oh, wait. How will we know one another?
I'm the horny old man. I'll have a boner.
Oh, my God.
I'll tell you what. I'll carry a card with your name on it just in case.
I'm sure I could twist someone's
That was a very tight cut.
arm. Get us a pair of seats if you fancy.
Oh, these pairs.
Oh, you're so boring.
Go home. Go home.
Probably just as well.
Why are you always trying to get us into situations where we can't talk?
Well, it wasn't deliberate. Anyway, I thought...
Elliot, if you've signed up, right, Elliot's asked a question. How does the whole Patreon thing work if you attend the YouTubes with a secondary channel? I don't know what you mean by the secondary channel. So, if you sign up to the Patreon, you should... I think people who do this will tell me if I'm wrong. Every month, I post out the links and the dates of the show, right? And normally the first one of the month is free, like tonight, and then the 2, 3, sometimes 4 others... it was never 2, 3 or 4 others are behind the paywall. So there will be a private link that is not public. That will be in the email. Sometimes I send it out on the day of the show as well, but I don't always remember. So you should get that email. All you got to do is click on the YouTube link on the day. You can do it on your computer, and that will take you there. You can email the link to your phone, and you can do it on your phone. Bishy, bashy, and indeed a little bit of the boshy. Thank you.
You wanted to meet my friends, get to know them.
I do. I want to get to know you too.
Well, we're not...
Right. That woman behind...
Oh, God, what?
Unless that drink was filled to the brim...
Well, it wasn't deliberate. Anyway, I thought you wanted to meet my friends, get to know them.
I do.
She's not had anything out of that. That's bitter, didn't it?
Or unless they... Maybe they filled it to the brim and she had to do that thing where... Just take the top off.
One of my favourite things is pouring you a drink right up to the top. So what do they call it? The tuberculous.
The meniscus.
The meniscus is like, so it's like rising. That's a fun game to play. I think it's.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay, that tracks.
Yeah.
I want to get to know you too.
Well, we're not doing so badly.
She still does. She doesn't know yet, does she?
I mean, how she doesn't.
He's being very camp here.
Her eyes must be painted on.
I think you shouldn't have cancelled your date tonight.
Well, it's Paco, and I don't think we've yet decided that actually it's.
It wasn't a date. Why do you try and read something into it that wasn't there? That's an aspect of your character that I hadn't considered.
What?
Oh, they're having fun. Now it's flirty. They've had
Yeah,
the sexual conversation. It's his daughter.
Yeah.
Now they're having a little bit of fun,
It's a weird
flirty
vibe,
vibes.
isn't it? Weird vibe.
Your love of in.
Yasser's in the house. Good evening, Yasser.
Look at yourself.
I'd blow my own trumpet, but I don't have one.
Who is she?
Nobody, just somebody I know, that's all.
Have you known her long? Do you see her often?
Look, enough. It's time we found somewhere to eat, and I'm paying.
The longer you put off telling me, the more serious I'm going to think this is.
I don't want to hear any more on the subject. Now, is that clear?
Oh, not 14, Freddie.
What?
That's a bit late to start playing the authority figure, isn't it?
Why is she doing sex eyes?
I don't know, but I don't know why they're talking like this either.
Oh, is that what I was doing? Had it ever occurred to you that I might have made a terrible father? Perhaps you got off lightly.
Oh, Daddy!
About tomorrow.
Oh, hang on. We've got tonight to get through first.
Would you mind very much if we didn't meet till the evening? Have the day to ourselves?
You're going off me already?
No, I just thought a pause would be in order.
Are you going off me already? I don't think I've ever said that to my dad.
You're going off me already, Daddy.
Oh, God, it's horrible.
Our thoughts.
Good idea.
Oh, look at the end of that scene.
Go on.
Oh, what's the lady in the background?
Hello.
Hello, matey. Hello. I love it. Oh, God. I just want to know so much about her. I watched a bit of Limmy today, and it was so funny. He was just like on Google Maps, like going around, he's looking up, I think it was an area in Scotland. And he found this house on the corner. It's like quite a nice area. and it had this big fucking bush. And I said, "What the fuck is? Why has it got that big bush? What's it hiding?" I looked on the other side of the road, and there were these houses. He went, "Oh, I bet they're new builds." You can go back on Google Maps 10 years. 10 years ago, it was fields.
Yes.
And the house had a very low bush. It was very, very funny.
Oh, she looks yellow. That is a long zip on them trousers.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting a close-up of it!
I didn't want to see more!
That's a hell of a belt.
What's happening there? Oh.
What the fudge?
I'm not going to ask any more trouser questions.
Cock shot. Was he going to put her hand on it? Oh, she's unconscious. This is awful. Unless they have signed consent before, if either of them are in a coma, they can put their hand on the... Unless they've done that,
I don't think
out
that's
of order.
legally binding, is it?
Please cut. Please cut before we sit. Thank God. Right. So they don't... That's how far they fill the drinks up. So that woman hadn't drunk any of the bitter lemon.
She was acting.
He said, "Congratulations. Apparently he heard from someone, and you and Javier are going to have a baby."
Look at Javier's sides. It's like a boot. He's got a boot on the side of his head.
It's. Do you know what it is? It's because he does this acting.
Yeah.
It just is to further emphasise where he's looking. Point.
Oh yeah.
For English and nothing left to talk about. If I was pregnant, you'd be the first to know.
Oh, that's that storyline gone.
Second. No, third. Well, I'd know first.
Then me.
Good night. They're so fun. They're so fun.
Then you.
Oh, he's not impressed, is he?
Do you think I'd know if I was pregnant? And you're not. And I'm not.
And you know.
What? What is really talking about? Gossip. You know the Brits. If say white on Monday, it's black by Friday.
What?
I must go and tell Pilar. She find it very funny.
She won't. She won't. It was her test, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think it was very funny for her, was it? She was worried. Oh dear. And in front of Marcus as well.
Freddie thought I was pregnant.
Well, the intonation there. Freddie thought I was pregnant. Freddie
What's that?
thought I was
What's
pregnant.
that, Pilar?
Freddie thought I was pregnant. I thought it was you.
He picked up a woman from somewhere and congratulated Roberta.
And are you?
No, I'm not.
What's it all about then?
You see? Now she's doing the awkward face. Now she is.
A mistake, a mix-up.
Cross wires, eh?
Exactly.
So it's business as usual tomorrow at the stables?
Yeah.
Good, because I was going to ask you a favour about that. You see, there's been a bit of a staff mix-up down at the video shop, and, well, I wondered, would you mind doing a couple of hours for me?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, no, I'm a stable manager. Yeah, no, not going to do that, mate.
Yeah,
Also, no one's ever in there.
Would mind.
Good.
As a favour?
I don't do favours, Marcus. However, 2 hours work at the video shop at double time when I'm paid at the stables.
Oh, yes! So she's paid an hourly rate to manage the stables. That doesn't seem right, does it? An hourly rate.
Extra if the horse shits.
Liam, clean it up!
Plus use of the van, and I might be interested.
Oh, yeah. That
The
sweet van.
van.
She's been wanting to get her hands on that wheel.
So she's got the van for 2 hours, but she can't use it because she's in the shop.
video shop, yeah.
You drive a hard bargain. It's a deal.
I'm sorry about that.
It's all right.
He was
really
fucking stupid.
It was a stupid thing to do.
Well, you fucking... What the fuck were you
Why
thinking?
don't these people listen to me? I told her it was a bad idea.
You fucking idiot. I don't...
Youngest, is he okay?
The same.
And what about you?
I'll speak to you tomorrow. I must go.
I've just been to the new villa that I did not know about, and it is a shithole, and someone's been in there and trashed it up and everything. And then Marcus got angry with me about it. But apart from that, groovy.
Someone wrote Marcus is a cunt. So I said it there. I do apologise.
Yeah,
Sweary tonight. It's sweary tonight. We've. I I used to like arguing with idiots on the radio. I used to like winding people up and having all that. I don't miss that shit. I don't miss that shit.
I think that and the subject matter hit a particular nerve with you today.
Yeah, well, actually, that's very true. I hadn't made that connection. That phrasing. Anyway. He's going to grab her by the throat. Oh.
Pardon me.
For being so rude. It was not me. It was my food. It just popped up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below.
Uh-oh, what's happening here now?
What does that mean?
I saw your face. You thought it could be here. You were scared.
Fix me a drink.
What?
Fix me a drink.
I'll fix you a special one.
Who says fix me a drink? That's the dish. I can't be bothered to get up and deactivate. It'll stop. There we go. Stopped. Fix me a drink.
I mean, they say a lot of things in this that no one in real life uses.
I don't get scared, Pilar.
But right now, I'm shitting myself. Sometimes his hair is brown and sometimes it's inky black.
Well, it's because it's covered in shite.
Ever. But I do get very irritated when people go on and on about the same thing, okay?
What, the fact that you've now had 2 buildings absolutely trashed with quite tame graffiti written on it?
But you seem fine about it, Marcus, so my mistake.
Now change the record.
I should know what's happening.
Has he got records on his shirt?
No, I think they're square eyes from watching too much telly.
You should know all you need to know and
No, they're not records.
nothing else. Now, I'll sort out this problem because that's what...
Too close again.
He said
close.
arse.
Yes.
Now, arse, sort out this problem. Here we go.
...to know and nothing else. Now, I'll sort out this problem.
I'll sort out this problem, he said arse. I bet... Yeah, I tell you what, I bet you a fiver I can say that. I bet you 5 pesetas I can get the word arse in this.
Here is my theory on Marcus. He's actually posh. He's obviously quite a posh bloke, pretending to be a roughy-tufty type, and sometimes he forgets.
Because that's what I'm good at.
He didn't forget then! No, he did forget. He didn't forget. I don't know what, but
that was the real him. That was Jesse.
You fix the drinks because that's what you're good at, okay?
She's going to be kidnapped.
I'll fix them all right. Oh.
He's got a suit and tie on. I love the airport stuff. I love it.
It's always a little too loud in there, isn't it?
A little bit too louder? Is it?
It's a bit too loud in there, I said.
You said it's a little bit too loud.
No, I didn't.
Who's it? Is it that guy? Is it the short Spanish-looking guy?
No, it's only the one that's walking.
Stephen, what's he drawn on there? Oh, Mister. I thought you'd drawn a rabbit.
That's him.
Why has everyone got ties? You're flying to Spain.
Be me.
Standing where?
Stephen.
Car's outside. Can I give you a hand?
I can manage things.
Who's he? I know him. I recognise his voice.
Don't know, but the bloke behind him's thinking the same thing. Look.
Bloke behind him is Fred Housecoat.
I booked you into a local hotel. Would you like to go there first?
I'd rather see Mum first, if that's okay.
Who is he, guys? Please, tell me who that man on the right is. Why do I have the idea of him like in a children's programme? I recognise that voice. Not Brookside. Like a children's... like the school's learning... Guys, do your work.
Yes, of course. Naturally.
How is she?
Oh, sorry. Stupid of me. Well, she's still very weak, but everything seems to be fine.
That's a relief.
I think it's very good of you to fly out.
Not at all.
If he trips, he's going straight over. He's got one hand on the suitcase and one jammed in his pocket.
You've seen the clip of The Hard Day's Night where George Harrison falls over, haven't you?
No.
Have you not seen it? Oh, let me show you. It's brilliant. It's I think it's in the trailer, and it's you can tell it's real, and it is real, and they kept it in.
Was he running away from girls?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I may have then.
Hard Day's Night, George falls, but he's got both hands in his pocket.
Well, then that's a mistake.
Here we go. It's the Beatles, so we'll get done. But fuck it. Here we go. We're going to turn.
Running.
running. They're running down the street. Hang on, we're going to pause it because we're going to get done for the Beatles. Here it is. Here it is. George has got his hands in his pocket like a twat. Look, look, look. I think he's got his hands in his pocket. Might be wrong.
One.
That's a real. A Ringo trips over. That's real.
Look at John's face.
They're loving it. He's loving it.
Whoopah!
He's down. Ringo's down.
She's down.
John's loving it. Look.
She fell over.
He's got a hand in pocket. Look. What? He's gone. It's like Zola Bad again, isn't it? Look, there he goes.
Whoa.
George's having the time of his life. Ringo, John's having the time of his life. Look. Yeah, you twat. Anyway. Whoa, we really are tangential. Please be tangential with me. Oh, you'll get that, love, definitely.
That's where I should be, isn't it?
Tangential.
I know.
It's kind of a joke, but then I couldn't think of any tangents to go off.
I always thought of my mum used to like watching Inspector George Gently, and it just made me feel weird, that whole title.
Inspector George Gently.
What's her George? Obviously Fanny.
Been told his name is Stephen. Who has just told us that? We have
Hattersley.
Mark Blackman says Stephen Hattersley is his name. He was in Soldier. Let's find out more about this guy. Let's get let's bring him up on IMDb. Let's see what we know.
Dempsey
and Makepeace.
Classic.
That's
solid.
That's it.
He was also in a TV series called Intimate Contact.
Dirty Dozen, The Next Mission.
High Wather. Murphy's Mob.
Lower Waffer. Let's just there's only 13. No, he's done more than that. Murphy's Mob.
I think he looks like someone else. I think he looks like
No.
Barbara Cartland's stepson. What was he called?
Now that I don't know.
Simon.
Oh, I need to know what Barbara Cartland's stepson looks like. Barbara Cartland.
Stepson actor. You'll know.
Barbara Cartland's stepson was Diana, Princess of Wales.
McCorkdale. It was
Simon McCorkindale.
Yes.
Manimal.
Yes. I think he's got a look of Manimal.
Holy shit, Manimal.
Did you not know that?
No.
Well, there you go. You're welcome.
No. That's not Manimal. McCorkindale. That's different to. That's different. That's a different name.
No, it's him.
No. Right.
Yeah.
Manimal. McCorkindale is a different name to McCorkindale.
Are you sure it's McCorkindale?
Right. Manimal. Yeah. Simon McCorkindale. So, yeah. Oh, jeez! First time Patty's jumped up here in about 2 years, and I scared her away. Pat-Pats! Pat-Pats, come and have a cuddle. She is so farty at the moment. I heard her do one the other day while she was stood on me.
Well, don't entice her back then.
Come here, my little baby. Are you feeling braver? Are you feeling braver? Well, you're losing a bit of weight. You need to eat more. You're losing weight, kid. It's not good. What are we doing?
Go. He looks like him.
My mother's bedside. Anyone would do the same.
All right, Evil Eyes.
You were very nervous last night. What's wrong?
Things are happening I don't understand.
To do with Marcus?
Always, Mama.
Oh, I hear congratulations are in order, eh?
For God's sakes.
I hear congratulations are in order for you, Drew. You've been sober for 24 hours.
We'll talk later.
Wait till I see Freddie.
This is all about Terry, isn't it?
Terry is going to turn up soon. He is a wrong un.
Not entirely. I'll pull the other one. Look, a trip home could be fun, right? I could see Clive, check up on the carpet business.
The carpet business has been mentioned.
Check up. Is she still
Who's
involved?
running the carpet business?
Her dad is dead, I thought.
I thought the carpet business was historic.
Check up on the
Carpet business.
See, Terry.
Trish.
I could do with a break, right? Away from everything. 2 weeks, I'll be back fresh as a daisy. If you come back. What? Don't be ridiculous. I just might.
Baby Clive.
See, Terry, but nothing more, okay? The mystery man himself. Freddie.
Has he got a load of smokes?
No, that's milk.
Oh.
Why didn't you tell us?
Because it was none of your business.
That's true.
One of these days I will tell you about it, but when I'm good and ready, okay?
Okay. But I thought we were good friends.
We are good friends, and friends
Keep your beak out.
know when to keep their big mouths shut.
All right, Freddie. Well, then you need to apologise for telling everyone the Swedish lady was pregnant.
Yeah, if we're talking about beeswax.
Where is she now?
Oh, she's doing her own thing. We're meeting up later. You've had your hair done.
I think that's what they call changing the subject. Well, what do you reckon, dear? Do you like it?
It's exactly the same.
Coke and eat your heart out. Superb is all I can say.
Here, do you think I could pay you to waltz round after me all day long and pay me compliments?
Oh, you can find other people to do that, Trish. Dieter, for example. He's been in the supermarket spending money like there's no tomorrow. Must have won the lottery.
Right.
Gossiping.
So he's just told them to stop gossiping, and now he's gossiping. I've gone right off Freddie.
I think he's a bit of a dick.
Right off him.
Have you ever been in hospital?
Come more often.
Well, I was born in
You're joking, so was I.
What a clue. So we do have things in common. Have you ever been to a hospital?
I've been in hospital.
What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Cream horns, anyone? Says Elsie.
You can find other people to do that, Trish. Dieter, for example. He's been in the supermarket spending money like there's no tomorrow. Must have won the lottery.
Have you ever been in hospital? Oh, I mean as a patient.
Yeah, appendix.
Appendix, though. Sounds nasty.
What is... I'm sorry. What is appendix? Your dick's a pen. Your dick's a pen, or you had a pen in your dick?
Felt very awkwardly.
You had a pen in your dick. Still, I suppose it's something to write with, isn't it?
I dislocated my knee.
You're supposed to be a fucking doctor. You're a doctor, right? Is he? Yeah. Is he?
I don't know what he is.
Playing badminton.
I know this is supposed to be awkward conversation, but it's also shit.
In orthopedic for quite a while.
Bloody hell, did you bore her to death?
Interesting, seeing it from the other side.
She's just pretending to be asleep. She just didn't want to talk to him anymore.
Off.
They say we make terrible patients.
Yeah, I did nothing but complain from dawn till dusk.
Oh, zombie.
Look, you don't have to...
MF Dooney fucking one-upped him there.
Also, why are they standing so close together?
Men, it's just men, Katherine. You wouldn't understand.
Let's stand here and talk awkwardly to each other. Having just
He's
met.
got
Ken.
Lego man hair.
It's old school Ken.
Stay, you know.
I'd rather.
No, I meant you may want to have a bite to eat.
No.
I'd like to spend some time on my own with my mum, and I don't like you shagger.
So you boring the shit out of me. Go away.
No, hang on.
Well, in that case, I'm going to go get a coffee.
You must be peckish, though. I don't suppose you got much on the plane.
No.
They're willy waggling.
I'm fine.
He does. James watching bloody Twitch. Him on the right looks like he's about to realise that these cows are far away.
Stephen.
Oh, she woke up.
Oh, Stanley, you called him. Thank you. Oh, it's good to see you, Stephen.
Hello, Mum. How are you doing?
She's fine, clearly.
These guys.
Again, why is everyone standing so close together? that decisions have been made about that lilac jacket, haven't they?
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Afternoon. Dorado one cup.
Can I help?
I hope so.
Do you mind? I'll decide whether we're open or closed.
Do you think so?
Do you think so?
Ooh,
I hope
tough,
so.
tough guys.
I hope so. Do you think so? I hope so. Do you think so? That's what they said. I hope so. Do you think so? I do hope so, think so, too.
I don't know who you think you
Stay
are.
exactly where you are.
Don't come in here and start giving me orders.
Exactly where you are.
Exactly.
He lost his mojo there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want? Lethal weapon?
Ryan, what do you want? I don't own this place. I just work here. Do you want the videos, money?
We may want both.
Well, then get on with it. I'm not going to stop you. No job's worth that much.
You want the videos?
Yeah.
Take what you want, but make sure that they're age appropriate.
No further.
Snowy.
Snowy's in the shop! Is he in the shop?
No, I think he's peeping through the window.
But all they did was... Hang on. All they did was
Press
put the
closed.
sign to close. They've not locked it, right?
No.
Let's find out. Let's find out. All right, so...
Drew scene. They're in.
No, gentlemen.
The door is closed.
I hope so.
Closed.
Literally just the sign.
They're just hoping people are going to obey.
Do you mind?
these,
I'll
aren't
decide
they?
whether we're open or closed.
Do you think so?
Do you think so?
Look, I don't know who you think you
Stay
are.
exactly where you are.
Don't come in here and start giving me orders.
Exactly where you are.
Exactly where you are.
Okay. Who are you and what do you want?
I'm not getting bullied by a man in a lavender jacket. You can piss off.
I don't own this place. I just work here. Do you want the videos, money?
We may want both.
Well, then get on with it. I'm not going to stop you.
Snowy's behind that, isn't he? No.
No job's worth that much. No.
Surely he's there. Behind bomber jacket.
Further.
Yeah, he's...
But we can't see him. He's invisible.
Open the fucking door.
The first thing I'm going to do is screen the place down. The second thing I'm going to do is defend myself. And I warn you, I'm very well qualified.
As a...
This ain't about violence.
This ain't about violence. It's about love.
Just take it easy.
I just really want to watch Big. What?
Say this ain't about violence.
This really ain't about violence.
Just take it easy. He did that. He did that. He's like, move your body now.
Come on, move your body.
No further. The first thing I'm going to do is screen the place down. The second thing I'm going to do is defend myself. And I warn
No, the first thing you're going to do is do this monologue.
you, I'm very well qualified.
This ain't about violence. Just take it easy.
Take it easy.
I don't. This ain't about violence.
Just take it easy.
How you do?
This ain't about violence.
Just take it easy. That's fun. Do it at home, guys. Do it at home. Do it at home. Fun.
That's what you're getting from Farley this
That's
year.
fun.
Here's the till, it's not locked.
It ain't about money either. Calm down.
Oh, he's...
Right, do it ain't about money.
It ain't about money either.
Calm down. Just that. Calm down.
A message from Mr. Tandy.
A message?
A
You
message?
could phone him up.
We've
He's
gone
got a
through
massive phone in his car.
all this for a message? Are you crazy or what?
Tell him it'll be the stables next.
What about this?
Just tell him.
Soul Video Club is proud to present a Bluey.
The stables next.
She's got poltergeist behind her head. The curse of poltergeist leaks into El Dorado.
Or maybe the boat.
Oh, you absolute prick!
Run away.
For those listening to the podcast, Snowy has just done a runner.
Of course I was going to...
So Drew saw them go in, Snowy saw it happen. No one helps.
Tell you the money has arrived. Aren't Dad's wonderful?
And when were you going to tell me? When you'd spent it all?
Oh, I can pay you back now if you want.
Surfer.
Squeezer, Oscar.
Surfer, but it's a pelican. Is it a pelican?
That is not
No, it's
the
a
point.
You know, I only got the check this morning.
Two can do that.
Yeah, well, you pay everybody back, and that includes me.
Snowy did a runner, so he did, says Paulie D. Snowy shit himself! He's running back to England! Ireland.
If you don't mind. Oh, he's gone to the Policia.
Run, Forrest, run!
Be sure to tell him. He will hear from us again.
I guarantee it. And next time, tell him to his face. Don't involve me. I don't deliver messages.
You two dickheads. And also, that colour is very, very silly.
Two
On
doctors. I am being spoiled now.
Oh, is he a doctor as well?
Apparently, yeah. That was the point.
Okay, so that's okay. Well, that
Do you mean in hospitals? I mean as a patient.
that makes a bit more sense. Okay.
Which of you has got the best bedside manner?
Who's got the biggest thermometer? Come on, boys.
Don't talk too much, Mum. You'll wear yourself out.
Oh, I see. You're going to be the bossy one, aren't you?
What is it with these people flirting with their children?
We don't do that.
No.
We don't do that, guys. That's not.
No.
That is not appropriate behaviour.
I'm already worn out if you really want to know.
He's been rogering me senseless.
Take it easy.
You as well. Oh, I thought at least you'd be nice to me. How am I, by the way?
You're dying. There's only one thing that can save you.
You're a bit sweaty and yellow, and you've been like that for about 3 weeks.
Fine.
Oh, they both said fine! They're both doctors!
They know.
This is awful!
Oh, that's what they call a second opinion, is it? Well, I don't feel fine.
Mum, you've had major surgery.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Why is she allowed to keep those teeth in?
And that's what I would say. It's a choke hazard, isn't it?
Don't
We're supposed to believe they're real.
Realise that. So, they've been and gone and done it, have they? Removed whole chunks of me.
Mum.
Try to rest, Rosemary, and just try not to talk.
Sorry, what? You're now silencing her?
She's been asleep for 3 weeks.
You're right. Someone else do the talking.
You're talking!
Talk to me, Stephen. It's so wonderful to see you.
It's good to see you too. I couldn't get here fast enough. And you're going to be fine. Trust me.
I'm a doctor.
I can stay for a week or two. Till you're on the mend. Karen and the kids wanted to come too, but it was also last minute. Oh, and Tracy said I was to give you a kiss.
Then do it.
Fucking hell, this is so inappropriate.
Don't I get one from you then?
Well, Tracy said she'd drop you a line from her, John, and the kids. And Dad said to say hello.
Don't mention it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't brought any flowers or anything. It was such a panic. But I'll talk tomorrow. You'll feel better then. And you'll be out of here and...
So I've flown all the way from England. I'm literally going to stop for 10 minutes today because I want to go down to the beach bar here. They do warm pop and shit sandwiches. But I'll pop in tomorrow. Yeah, I'll try and pop in tomorrow.
No time. There's nothing to it these days.
These days, right? He's talking about 1995. These are 30 years ago, and people were still saying, "Oh, stuff's really good these days." It was shit then. It's good these days.
Well,
it's good these days.
Shit now, probably.
No. It's good. It's good these days. Shit then, and he's saying it was good then.
It's probably more shit than we realised.
No.
I suppose you two have introduced yourselves.
I'm stopping it there.
Sweet Lord.
Because it's got to get to the end of this scene, then we're out. Because this is rotting my brain. This is worse than chicken jockey.
I picked Stephen up at the airport.
Christian name terms already?
Christian name. That's
Christian
an old
name
phrase.
terms, not first name terms.
Christian name terms.
Well-known phrase that.
Can't be bad. He's all right, is Stanley. You'll like him.
Yeah.
He's all right, is Stanley.
That's his Christian name.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. Now you try and get some sleep.
Katherine, you try and get some sleep,
But
mummy.
she's done nothing but sleep the whole time.
What do you think of my son, then?
I think he's a bit of a prick.
I don't know.
But
And this relationship is weird. Yeah.
This is weird. So Freddie's daughter's rocked up that he hasn't seen since she was a baby. Her son's rocked up that she hasn't seen for years, and they fell out because of Stan. This is weird.
Not bad, eh?
Not bad at all.
Fit.
I've got to say, your son is actually fucking hot. You did well popping him out.
I knew you'd get on if you gave it a chance.
We leave it on that face. What a show. What a show. What a show it's been tonight, Katherine. Ring that bell. This will go up as a free podcast. It will also go up on the Patreon. We got some new patrons. John, I'm going to do, as soon as I've closed this, I'm going to log into PayPal. I'm going to refund you that money.
Yes.
We got a few new subs. We had someone pay a tenner to do a Pradeep. I consider that a win.
Do it.
We'll end the show.
Goodbye.